Peace, 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 peace. What's the science? It's goody. Peace. I'll be right back. Peace, 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 peace. Peace. We're doing a little different thing. We're going to be in the kitchen today. Yeah, we're going to be in the kitchen. Peace, peace, peace. All right. It's been a minute, so peace. Yeah. So we're going to be in the kitchen for this live. We're going to be in the kitchen for the most part. I got to deal with some refinement in the kitchen, clean it up and stuff, because the queen's going to make my dinner. You know what I mean? She's going to make a little something special. So I'm in the kitchen today. So people come in, I'm gonna have it on mute. Actually, let's we're gonna build over here. Peace, 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 peace. Yeah, man, this I brought it up around here. Y'all can see and shit. Yeah, so finally got my computer up. I was tripping last on Wednesday, so yeah, so peace. Today's today's right. Yeah, true indeed. So today's live, we're gonna build on full time or part time 5%. We're building on full time or part time 5%. And let's do it like this, so it's better. Cameras all stuff like that. But yeah, shit. Anyways, the idea for this live came about when Almighty True Divine told me some time ago that there was a full time or part time God. And the idea was like, okay, let's build on that. Let's build on that. So that's something that I want to build on today about. Oh man. Yeah, man. If nobody comes in by like 20-minute mark, I'll cut this bad boy off because I'm supposed to be cleaning the kitchen, and got dealing with some refinement. So tuned in. So I guess I'll just I've been doing my thing watching the videos, right? Watching my old videos. And all right, quick. Yeah, so I was looking at some of my old videos, listening to them while I'm at the Justice, right? And like there were some dope ass builds that we had in the channel. Let me see. Thank you. Yeah, we've had some dope ass builds. Yeah, that's funny. Uh, oh, it's okay. Damn, nobody coming in today, huh? Ooh, whose route is that? Oh, damn. Yeah. But I was looking at just looking at some of my old videos, and there's some dope ass conversation that kind of got lost in those long lives. So I'm really thinking about editing it and cutting it up so that it doesn't get lost. I was also looking at that Born a Law. I was re-listening to that Born a Law interview, or when he came on as a special guest, and it was like, I caught some gems he was saying, because hold on right quick. Please, yeah. I don't know what the hell's going on. Why? Yeah, normally somebody will, hop on, come in and shit. Hold on, let me check what's going on. Hold on, let me check what's the deal. Hop on, come in and shit. Hold on, let me check what's going on. Hold on, let me check what's the deal. Okay. Thank you. Peace. So I'm just about to share the video with, share the video. Peace. All right, so hold on right quick. I'm getting some people, getting some people in here. Let's see. All right, quick. Damn. All right. I could did I send an almighty? Oh, yeah, hold on. Boop. Go back. All right, so peace. Yeah. Current self. So yeah, we peace. So yeah, what I was building on, I was talking about damn, the mailman. Mailman is running hella late. The hell? I'll be pissed. But anyways, we was building on I was building on some of the previous lives and some of the previous conversations and some of the interviews and shit. Yeah, man. It's crazy. It's like 5 o'clock. The mailman still delivering. That's some crazy shit. Yeah. So, and I was like, man, you know, some of these builds are hella dope builds that, get lost in in the length of the live, Because sometimes we be going 2, 3, 4 hours. And that's cool if you got a job like me where you're driving and you can listen to shit all day. But if you're used to watching like 5, 6 minute videos, then yeah, it's not, And I've done those shorter videos. They just don't seem to the people on my channel don't seem to really like it. So I'm gonna give it about 6 more minutes. You know, if not, then I'll just yeah. Peace. Yeah, so like I was saying earlier, is that this live was inspired by, my big brother All My True Divine when he said, back in the day, the question used to be, are you a full-time or a part-time God? Hold on, let me change the name to make it a question. All right, so I changed the name. Are you a full-time or part-time 5%er? So hold on, let me put on here. Space, space, space. So here's a question. Are you a full-time or a part-time 5%er? Hey yo, peace. Now, you know, we've done some good building, some good building, sharing of the mind on this channel. And I love it. I love it. And it's been quite a bit since we actually, really, and that's on me because I haven't really been on, missed out like 3 months or whatever. Just needed some time away. So the question is, right? Are you a full time or part time 5%er? That's the question. Now, if you got an answer to the question, put it in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, do all that, man. Do the each one, teach one. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button. Y'all like what the guy been doing for like what? It's almost 2 years now on the channel. Hit the like button, man. Show me some love. So yeah. If y'all got the answer, are you a full time or part time 5%er? Go ahead, drop it in the yeah, what I mean, in the comments. You see, it's like the 20-minute mark is like the best time, or it's like the right time when people come in and start shit, start building. Matter of fact, let me. I'm gonna send the link to some of my brothers. Hmm. While y'all wait and put the answer in there, I'm gonna send it to I'm gonna send the link. Oh yeah. All right. So the question is, are you a full time or part time 5%? You got the answer. Put it in the comments, and that's what I'm waiting on. Mm, No answers. Whoops. All right. I'll wait a little bit longer. Let's see. Damn. No one want to participate? No one got an answer? Damn. It's like that? Come on now. I know somebody got an answer. Can you turn on the light over here? Yeah. Turn that light off over there. Yeah. Yeah.
Can I tell you why it's like this?
Hmm?
Can I tell you why there's 3 left?
Tell me.
It's 3 left because I only have 5 and Amir has 8. Amir had 8 points and I said, you're not supposed to have that much. And he said,
You
I
mean
can have
bread?
that much. Yeah. He said, I can have that much. And I said, no, you can't. You have to have 5 like me. He said, no, I don't. And he already cooked it.
Okay.
That's why it's 3 left.
Okay. Peace, El God Sincere. Yeah, look, peace. Have you been on my channel before? I think you might have. Wait, I don't know. I know I've seen you on Dark Kim's channel. Yeah, yeah. How you living, G? Yeah, yeah. It's all peace. It's all peace. Yeah, yeah, yeah. How you been living, G? Indeed, that's what matters. They here and now. Yet I'm here today. That's peace. Appreciate it. You good? Indeed. Yeah, I've been out of commission.
Grandma, who's here?
Indeed. Yeah, I've been out of commission for a minute. So yeah. That's peace. It's peace. Where you at, El God Sincere? Yeah. Yeah, I got it from you gotta ask Nyla. I think that's hers. In Delaware, that's right. Indeed. Yeah, that's a question that you know, Almighty True Divine, he said the brothers used to ask back in the day. Well, he said they asked, are you a full time God or a part time God? So
She said yes.
okay, go ahead, you can have it.
Some ketchup.
Yeah, only a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah, so I thought it was it's an interesting thing people for you to answer the question. I don't know how long this live is going to be because you know people don't come. Then I'm not about to just ramble and ramble and ramble. You know, historically speaking, Wednesday usually did better on the lives. Um, yeah, but you know everything real. Okay. I'm originally from the desert or oasis, whichever you prefer to call Queens. Yeah, G, you know, what did y'all call it back in the day when you were there? Did you have the knowledge in the desert, or did you get it in Delaware? Peace those that came in, me and the desert, indeed. Yeah, so the desert. Yep. Uh, peace those that came in, me and El God Sincere. We you know, no doubt. Yeah, cause me, I'm in Morocco, right? And which is Seattle. Washington, no doubt. And I got the knowledge over here. Yeah, so okay. Look, the guy said I got knowledge and God culture in the desert. Peace. God, what's the science? It's been months and days, Almighty. Peace, 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 divine understanding. Peace, Lord. Yeah, true self. Peace. Yeah, I came on last Friday. I was on for like 4 hours. I was on like 4 hours last Friday. Uh, but yeah, it's been a long time. It's been a long time. So yeah, peace, divine. How you living, Lord? How you living, true self? Yeah, peace, peace, peace. Peace. Yeah, I got the knowledge. El God sincere. I got the knowledge 40 years after you in 2014. All wise G. Indeed, that's peace. That's peace. I didn't get the notice. Yeah, it'd be like that. So make sure y'all hit the like so that people can see it, so it can get broadcast and whenever whenever indeed. What up? This is what up. Yeah, yeah, true indeed, true indeed. So yeah, yeah, you got a lot of history. You got a lot of history, El God sincere. That's peace. Everything is everything. That's peace. Yeah, true indeed, true indeed. Yeah, I was just dealing with family stuff, babies getting big, just justice, and I'm a full time God. Okay, peace, peace, peace. So this is the question up here. Uh, Here's the question right here. Are you a full time or part time 5%er? Do comments. Yes, I drop the jewels each and every day. That's peace. Yeah, I got your math, so I definitely need to I need to build with you in sound jig. So yeah, that's definitely on me. Oh, that's peace. That's peace, God. Celebrating the young queen's born day party tomorrow. She's understanding. Peace. Peace to her. Happy born day. Oh, it's her party tomorrow. So is it her born day? True indeed. So is her born day tomorrow or is it just a party? 'Cause I know how that is. You see, the born day could be Wednesday, the party going to be Saturday. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah. Hey, you doing a little too much smacking over there. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, that's dope, you know. Okay. Yeah, happy born day to the young earth. Yeah, indeed. Her born day was the 12th knowledge wisdom day, all being born to understanding. You see, you planned that out, G. You planned it out. No doubt. That's peace. That's peace. What's the theme of the party? What's she like? Because my children, like, it's crazy because they like something and then they're like obsessed with like Coco Melon or Peppa Pig or whatever. You know, they really into it, and then next thing you know, they ain't want nothing to do with it anymore. Yeah, peace. Happy solar return to the young moon. Peace, peace, peace. Yeah, true indeed, true indeed. Yeah, like there was this like my oldest, she's into Sonic and stuff right now, but she used to be really into like Moana and she was into yeah, you're not even into Moana anymore.
I have a dog.
Yeah, a doll, but you don't play with her.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
I'll play with
Yeah, she used to be into Moana and what else you used to like? Minnie Mouse. You used to love Minnie Mouse.
I chew on her nails too.
Yeah, but you don't deal with Minnie Mouse no more.
Because I haven't seen my new
You don't play with it. You you don't you don't. Yeah, well, that's because we gave it to your sisters. Princess Thing. Yeah, yeah. So like my daughter love Moana. Uh, man, Frozen. Yeah, definitely, huh? Elsa and shit. Like, yeah, yeah, like, whoa, chill out. You're not gonna be. It's bad enough they be singing that stuff. You're not about to have no little pale white woman with white hair all up in the house like that. Like, nah. You know. What do you mean? What I mean? I mean, it's one thing to sing it. It's another to just have little white girls all over the house, pictures and dolls and stuff like that. Well, why? Because you need black dolls. I know. I know Moana's black, but you don't like Moana no more. No, you don't. You like Sonic and stuff. I wrote a degree on the supreme mathematics theory. Uh, how does that go, G? Why you come down here to make noise? You see I'm on the live. Yeah. So, man, children, man. One minute they love something, the next minute. So the topic, right? Because the God said that his young queen is her born day, and then we got on that because peace to the universe family. The question is, are you a full time or part time 5%er? True self, thank you. Yeah, true indeed. So check this out, right? Now let's get into this, right? So let's make it simple, right? When we talk about you just love making noise, don't you? What did I just tell you? You got a room upstairs you can make all that noise in. So so check this out, right? Let's keep it like this, right? What's part time? I know nobody's saying they're part time 5%, right? Because that's a bad look. That's a bad look. Peace everybody that came in. Oh, let me see. Let me see what the likes is looking like. Cause hold on, let me see. Oh, 7 likes. Okay. Okay. I see y'all. I see y'all. I see y'all. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, so check this out. a part-time. Like when you work in part-time, right? It's it's anything, under 35 hours a week. Like 35, you can be considered like full-time. If you work 5 days a week, that's 7 hours a day. You see what I'm saying? So you're full-time. You're full-time, right? Yeah. So you're full-time, right? Uh you could also work 5 hours a week and be full-time. Hour that's an hour per weekday. Dig what I'm saying? Amir, what are you doing? What are you doing? For what? Stop mumbling and talk. For what? Boy, you just ate. Yes, and you didn't get here that long ago. You gonna just keep eating? What? Peace. Oh shit. Divine. Yo, G. Yo. You and I got a bill. We gotta look, man. Yo, you and I, we gotta talk, man. We gotta talk for real. So okay, so part time, right? Is let's say it's we working with workable definition. So let's go like this, right? Under 35 hours a week. That's part time, right? You don't have the benefits. Hey, true self. There is no such thing as a part-time 5%er. Peace. Oh, you going upstairs? All right, peace. You not gonna say it back to me? Yeah, you're not gonna say peace back to me? So check this out. Look. You say there's no such thing as a part-time 5%er. But check this out. I don't know if any of y'all saw either bit. Oh, true self in the building. Girl, what you want? You being nosy, huh? Go ahead, say peace.
Peace.
Say peace.
Peace.
How you show peace? How you do peace? You do like this?
Peace.
All right. Okay, go ahead. All right. Go ahead. Go upstairs. Peace. Peace to the God, supreme, freedom, Allah. Is the comma, is that a part of your name? God is God, period. Peace to the young moon. Yeah, peace to the young moon. Can a 5%er go back to being an 85%? No. No. There's two things you could be. Two things. Two things. How I see it, right? You can either become the 10% or you can be a savage. Yeah, true self, non cipher. Can a 5% go back to being an 85? No, because you can never stop knowing what you learned. Like, for example, right? You may forget to do degrees if you don't use them in time, but how can you ever forget who is the original man? Even if you can't quote the degree, the original man is the Asiatic black man, the maker, the owner, the cream of the planet Earth. Shit. Parcel. I just I just read what I just read what True Self said. You just a savage at that point. Parcel. I was quoting the degree and then I read what he said and said savage. Right? You know, answer the original man is the Asiatic black man, the maker, the owner, the cream of the planet Earth, father of civilization, God of the universe. For himself, yeah. That just popped up when I was looking over and then it said, yeah, yeah. You just a savage at that point. Yeah, look, you cannot go back to the 85. Because how are you at you may not bear witness to it, right? You may not bear witness that the black man is God, but how can you forget? You see, the 85 do not know. They don't know. And the 5% know. The 10% know, but they use it to make themselves rich. So there's only two things you could be. If you was so-called 5%er, then you either the 10% or you a savage. True indeed. Savage means a person who has lost the knowledge of himself and is living a beast way of life. Because let's go into there right quick. Let's go into there. A beast way of life. That means not a upright way of living. True indeed. Oh, okay. So you take the comma out of your all right, peace, supreme freedom. Yeah, for those that want to hop on, there's the link right there. Right? A savage is a person who has lost the knowledge of himself, right? So you had to have had it first to lose it. And in this situation, we literally talk about the knowledge of himself. We're not talking about your name, your your tribe. We're not talking about your language. We're not talking about none of that, right? We're talking about losing the knowledge of yourself, right? You know what I'm saying? So that degree, you know, uh, that could be you teaching someone who did not, they don't know where they come from, right? So like there's different degrees to that, right? Decorum. There's different degrees of that, right? Because like the hold on right quick. Yeah, I'm making hella noise up there and shit. Don't make me take my belt out, you hear me? Don't make me bring my belt out. So for example, right? It's like the devil, he lost all the knowledge of himself, right? We took everything except his language and made him walk every step of the way. He went savage and lived in the case of Europe, right? So, besides their language, right? And one could say their language is violent. You dig what I'm saying? Some could say their language is violent. Now, that situation is where they basically lost their humanity. That's where the concept and idea of cave people come from. You see what I'm saying? So they basically lost their humanity. So that right there is literally living a beast way of life where you're no longer upright. You're on fours. You see what I'm saying? Whereas another one is just losing the knowledge, your connection to, you know, your people from the past, right? So like during the the transatlantic slave trade, peace,
Peace to the God.
peace. Yeah,
Peace,
man,
Uncle.
you looking all drippy, drip, drop. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
You see the
You got okay. You got a law. Was that law on your shirt?
arm, leg, arm, head.
And the head is supreme, like your
True,
name.
true
All
indeed,
right.
God. True indeed, God.
Hey, look. In that picture, you look like a Houston rapper.
Houston rap. I gotta
Yeah,
update. I gotta update that, God. I gotta update that.
yeah. Cause you know, look, man. Hold on. Who is that? Throw some D's on that shit. Just bought a Cadillac.
Throw some
Bruh.
D's on that, rich boy.
Yeah, you got that rich boy forehead right there. That woo, that's
That
a
rich.
five.
I,
That's a
I
five
got
head
a
right there.
I got a 5 head, but it ain't a big head scientist. So
Ooh,
it's peace.
shucky, quack. All right. So, uh, divine understanding. Here's a question: at one point, do you become? At one point, at what point do you become a lost 5%? Is it after you knowledge the knowledge degree in the 1 to 10, or after knowledging sound, or living out the culture, or all encounter? So, what would you say about that, G? Can you see on the screen? You're on your phone, right?
Yeah.
Can you see it?
Uh.
You want me to read it again?
No. I heard you. I heard you. How I see it, Lord, is that for me, once
Hold
I
on,
chose.
hold on, G. Hold on. Why the hell you got a Beyonce poster behind you, G? Is that your room?
Oh, you know I'm staying at the old Earths, man. This
Hey,
is the old Earth.
look, man, you got a whole Beyonce.
Hey, I'm staying at the old Earth's crib, man. You know
Okay,
this.
when,
I
yeah, you know, you got the Beyonce on the wall and everything.
hey God, they, you know, and that's the thing, right? You know, with the 85ers, right? They be worshiping these people like they gods and shit. You know what I mean? And they don't know who the true and living God is or their origin in this world. You feel me? So, you know, I can't you know, I can't speak for my mother. You know, my mother and my old Earth and my sister, man, they like Beyonce. You know what? You know, I'll just,
Yeah.
So
So go ahead. Where were you getting to? Where were you about to start?
you know, for me, it really kicked in for me that I was a lost 5% when I started teaching. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm,
when I met the the first fruit, I that's when it really actualized in, with inside of my being that,
that's
I'm
deep.
I'm doing this here, and capping 120 showed me, that it showed me that this is the way of life that I've chosen for myself, you know. And
Indeed.
me personally at this point in my life, right? Because I'm not Miss Cleo. I can't, tell the future, you know what I'm saying? But at this point, for me to not be this anymore, I see that as being a 10%, because I got the knowledge, right? I got the knowledge, I got the wisdom, I got the understanding. And if I'm using that to, create more devils or keep the 85 blind, deaf, and dumb, that's not right and exact, So I can't never go back. You know what I mean? I can't never go back knowing
Indeed.
what I know now.
Indeed. Now, Divine, I see what he's saying, because there's people that say I used to be a 5%, right?
Mm,
And that means they were never a 5%er. You see,
mm,
some people come into this for different reasons.
mm,
Some came for salvation. Some came, you know, because it was a fad, because of rap or hip hop, whatever, and
mm-hmm,
they never knew what we were talking about. You see what I'm saying? Like,
mm-hmm,
there's people. there's a brother that I came into the knowledge with. You know, I was learning with him, and he got in the student enrollment, but never got out of it.
Mm.
So now he, you know, he deals with something else. He deals with a different science. You know, he does what he does. So I like your answer when you said you start teaching, because you know, because that's living out the culture,
Hmm.
right? That's living out the culture. Because if you know the knowledge degree, right, like you don't even know what a 5%er is until you get into the
Knowledge equality.
true indeed, until you get to the 1 of 40.
40. Yeah.
Yep. And then knowledge equality. Like you don't know what a you kinda under like, okay, you getting it, you're righteous people, they don't eat pork, you know, there's no jungle fever, you ain't make yeah, okay, okay. Allah said no pork, no dope, no white women. Okay, all right. But do you know what a 5%er is? Me,
Mm.
I didn't call myself a 5%er until I acknowledged that degree.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? I couldn't
Mm.
wait to get to that degree because I wanted to be a 5%er. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm.
like I would say divine understanding, to answer your question, is when you it's when you living out the culture. You see, because that includes all that. You see what I'm saying? It includes all that. Peace. Divine Allah said that sweater is peace.
Peace, God. Peace.
He said you look like Bobby Shmurda in that pic.
Bobby Shmurda, huh?
Yeah. If a person go back to being an 85%, then he fell victim.
Mm.
Yeah, you either with the nation or not. Ain't no in between. All in. Yeah, we get you, G. We all encompassing. Yeah. Once your enlightener start enlightening you and you start living and speaking the math, then use a 5%er. All right, but it takes longer to start living out the mathematics than that.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? It takes a while.
True
You know,
indeed, because especially if you in your knowledge year, right? You still doing the knowledge to everything. You know what I'm saying? You look, listen, observe, and respect, right? It's for at least for me, right? Me, this is I'm coming up to my wisdom year of having the knowledge, and it's like wisdom, right? What's wisdom? Wisdom is application. Wisdom is action. You see what I'm saying? So really, how I see that is that in the first.
you coming into your knowledge year.
No, I'm coming into my wisdom year, God.
Wisdom.
I'm in my second year, God. I'm coming into my second year.
Nah.
I'm coming into my second. Yo, we started this thing in February last year, God.
Yeah, that's 1 year.
Yeah, so I'm going into the second year.
Oh, yeah. I mean, okay, sure. Like, right,
What do you mean?
right.
What?
You barely got past the first year.
How do you mean I
Right,
barely
okay,
got past the first year? Hey,
okay.
look, man. Look, guy. Look, guy. I'm here. You know what
It's
I'm
still
saying?
February.
Pardon?
It's still February.
Yeah, well,
That's like saying, look,
we
you're born. That's like saying, okay, my born day just passed, and I'm headed into my understanding God year, and it's like, okay, it's been a week. It's been a week. Okay, yeah, I'm 30. I'm 36 and a half. Nah,
uh,
G, it's just been a week. Yeah, I get you.
I
I get
don't
you.
know,
I get
God.
you.
I don't
I
know,
get
God.
Yeah, yeah.
What's the date? What date can we agree on when we started going through this? Because it was February.
Look, G, hey, look, man. I don't know.
Shit,
It was February something.
it was February something. It was February
Yeah,
something.
like
I
that's with me. I got the knowledge, in September, but I can recall because my born day is in September.
mm,
So it's around that, and my daughter was coming. So
mm-hmm,
it's like the late September.
Mm-hmm.
And my daughter came not long, so I had the alphabet when my daughter came. You see what I'm
Mm.
saying? So
Mm.
that's how I knew. But that's when I got the mathematics. All those plus degrees I had before that, and I capped it before that. You see,
Mm.
so I would say mid-September. You see, so but yeah,
I'm a
yeah, I don't agree with that. Once your enlightener start enlightening you and you start living and speaking the math, then use a five. I don't agree with that.
mm.
Yeah, because those are different things, right? You living you living the mathematics out is different than you speaking the mathematics,
Mm.
right? Because you could speak the mathematics like within a couple of days of getting it, but you living them out, that's difficult,
True indeed.
and that
Especially
takes time. Go ahead, G.
yeah, especially if you got a lot of pins in your head, right? If you got a lot of pins that the nurses put in your head, it goes against what has been the default. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like oh yeah, it's not just like a snap of the finger. You this different person. That shit takes time.
Yeah, yeah, especially if you coming into it in your later years.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I got it
Mm-hmm.
when I was turned 25, and at a point, that's like, you know, uh, I was told to sink or swim. I got
Mm.
the whole 120 at one time, and like King said, sink or swim. You see what I'm saying? And I decided to swim. Now, that's not necessarily my way of teaching. You know what I'm saying? But you know, yeah, because a lot of the brothers of my tree got it earlier. Like Savior Knowledge, he got it, around my age when I got it. But they say he was an old ass man,
Mm.
and he was his early 20s. It was like, look, man, you kind of too old for this shit. So, but he got it in the 70s. So they're like, you're not. So, yeah. Yes, they may have been in the nation, but they could not uphold the weight of the planet Earth. I agree. And that's
Mm.
why divine understanding question, hold on, let's go back. That's why I understand what the God's saying, right? Because if they just knowledge the knowledge degree, or just, speaking not after knowledging sound, right? If they're just speaking like us, or they just, got 120, all that, that doesn't mean they're a lost 5% either, right? Because you got to live this out. Yeah. So, divine, I would say, is that you living it out, right? And that takes time. With the mathematics and alphabet, I use 120 to exercise the mathematics and alphabet. That's like the first place that you can really uh, like exercise your usage of the mathematics and alphabets, because there's a whole bunch of things that you could use it with.
Mm.
Peace, wisdom, infinite earth. Peace, peace. Welcome to the channel. Peace.
Peace, peace.
Born you truth, the 16th degree. Don't say you need to be able to quote it to be a 5%. Yeah, yeah. But you gotta get there, right? And we didn't stop we didn't stop at that degree. We kept going. You see what I'm saying? We kept going. What's the meaning of civilization? What's the duty of a civilized person? You see what I'm saying? If a civilized person not perform his duty, what must be done? You see? So we kept going, right? Um, so yeah, we didn't stop there, because in that degree, it also doesn't say teach the babies.
Mm.
Specifically, like go to the babies. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't say that, right? Yeah, all the human families, and they're a part of that, but specifically starting with the babies, It doesn't specifically say that. And it says, the 5% know who the true living God is and teach that the Almighty true living God is Son of Man, the Supreme Being, Black Man of Asia, who teaches freedom, justice, and equality to all human families of the planet Earth. That's peace. That doesn't mean that person has to live that out to be God, right? They teach it. Okay, cool. But that doesn't mean they God. You see what I'm saying? They know who God is. They teach who God is. But that doesn't mean they got to live that out. You see, so we went further than the 16th degree.
Mm.
Black man, over 50 years of living this knowledge of myself, I seen so many fall victim and went back to living the 85% life. I've seen a lot of people who were not able to live this way of life. I can agree. Yeah, it's, and the God said, it's big responsibility living this out. Indeed. So, yeah, I wouldn't consider someone all because you got the knowledge degree that you're a 5%. You see, if you're living this out, and then just one day you one day you found out you were sick and you only got a little bit of time left, and you're like, all right, I'm just going to make sure. So, you get
they go send up a prayer.
You get baptized. You change your name from King Almighty Shabazz Allah to back to your honorable name, and you're like, okay, I take my what was it? I accept Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. So bam, and they're like, all right, now just in case, I've been living as the guy for 30, 40 years, but just in case I'm wrong, I got my hey, some pens you never take out.
Mm.
What if you only got math and alphabet and you go out teaching it? Okay, that's peace. You doing your job, yeah. But how did you get that? How did you get the math and alphabet? Did you get it online, or did your educator teach you? Just different things. Because if you got it online and you listen to Wise Prince build on certain stuff, and then you start teaching people, you don't really know what you talk about, you being the 10%.
Mm.
Well, really, you the 85.
You the
don't really
85.
You don't really know. But I'm saying the 10% because you're speaking above the people's head because you don't know, right? My big brother, Savior Knowledge, me and him was building, and he always say, if you can't explain it to a baby, you don't know it, right? And I would say, if you can't explain it to a baby, you don't understand it.
Mm.
If you can't break it down to where a baby understand, I'm talking about 5-year-old and stuff, 5, 6, 7, because if you truly understand something, if you know something, you can be able to break it down to where they can understand it. You see what I'm saying? Now, will they be able to teach other people? Nah, I mean, that just depends on how much you explain it and if you repetition and all that stuff, right? But if you can't break it down to where a child can understand it, you don't know it. You are only responsible for what you know. So yes, teach what you have learned. Indeed, I agree.
Mm.
Yeah, teach what you have learned. That's the culture. Point to the babies. The babies will project you into the future. True indeed. Yeah, get baptized. Because just in case. Just in case I don't make it home tonight. Yeah, just in case. Just like the homie Jaheim said that, just in case. So, the question, and we definitely got away from it, right? So the question is, and peace, wisdom, infinite earth, peace. Like I said, welcome to the channel. Where are you from? And yeah, I pretty much know everybody in here or built with them. They still trying to get the pie in the sky. Yeah, and some people getting trying to get the pie somewhere else, if you know what I mean, divine.
Sure.
So yeah. All right, yeah. All right, so I'm gonna ask you, Supreme Freedom Allah, peace.
Peace.
Are you a full-time or part-time 5%er?
The way I see that question is like, you got the 8 in front of the 5, or you got the 5, and I really can't see I can't see being a part-time 5%er. The way I see it is that you was never a 5%er to start with. You
Okay.
can't. It's like how can I could see how people might be like, oh well, you're God in front of the gods and earths, but in front of the 85, you the 85, right? So maybe that's what someone would think as a part as far as being a part-time 5%er, right? But I don't really see it like that. Yeah, God's got a job, and that's to teach knowledge and wisdom, to all the human families of the planet Earth. Also, freedom, justice, and equality, right? And it's not a part-time job. You know what I'm saying? It's not a part-time job, God. It's not something I just go and clock in and be like, okay, I'm done being a 5%er today. So for the next week, for the next 3-4 days of the week, I'm gonna be eating pork and fucking doing the white women and doing all that stuff and dealing with.
Are you a full-time 5%er?
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
It's the like in the beginning, God, the biggest pin for me was taking out the idea of what God was, because I had these pins in my head that God was a mysterious puppet master that pulled all the strings, right? And so I couldn't wrap my mind, even though my mind is the most complex and supreme thing in the universe, right? And that's and it's the original mind. You know what I'm saying? Original meaning first of its kind, right? Not a copy of anything. You see what I'm saying? So I'm the creator of all things in existence. You know what I'm saying? I'm the creator of all things in existence. I'm not the color man who was made and grafted. You see what I'm saying? And when you look at even the word grafted, right? Grafted can be seen as, one who makes money in shady ways, or, deals with, corruption over, dealing with corruption in politics. You know what I mean? Doing blackmail and shit like that, And I'm not saying original people don't do that, but you got to see that the color man is most definitely the father of that principle. You see what I'm saying? Like he's he is that, right? So once I got knowledge of myself, and actualized the fact that I'm the God, that there's nothing higher than me, right? Because even if I were to break it down, God, if I were to break it down, even when I was living 85 lifestyle and I was praying and I was meditating and doing all that stuff, I still meditate, right? But when I was praying, even that, I wasn't praying. I was praying to myself. I was talking to myself. You know what I mean? And so if things happened, right, as a result of what I thought, oh, my prayers have been answered. You know what I mean? No, God, I made that happen. You know what I mean? I made that happen. It wasn't nothing. There was no, There was definitely no white man with a beard on being like, yeah, here we go, Negro. You get what you know what I mean? Like, nah, it wasn't like that, God. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
So
so hold on right quick. Are you done building? Because
yeah,
there's
go
a
ahead.
question.
Go ahead.
All right, so El God Sincere, hit me up, God. I'll send you the book. Peace. I'm an MC from PG County, Master Divine. That's Maryland, right? Okay, that's peace. That's peace.
Peace to God.
That's the earth.
Oh, pardon self.
Yeah. So and then yeah. Divine, my fault if that video offended you, brother. I was just milking, man. Look. Yo. Divine, that was some uncivilized shit you sent me, G. That was some uncivilized shit. So Pigs, there is no such thing as a part-time God. You're the God or the devil. So the God said, what do you mean by you created everything?
What do I mean? So to be specific, I created the things that are going on within my own universe through my thoughts and my actions. To be specific.
Okay.
Because
peace. Welcome to the channel. All right. So how I see it, right? You can ask me the question. Dealing some equality. Go ahead, ask me the question. I'm gonna put the question back up, and you ask me the question, G. Because I'm liking your answer. I'm liking your answer. Hold on, I'm liking your answer. So hold on, let me put the question back up. So the question is, are you a full-time or part-time 5%er? So, dealing equality, go ahead and ask me that question. Your video stuck? Supreme.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I said go ahead.
You want me to ask you the question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is you a full-time or a part-time 5%er?
Neither.
You
see, because I don't punch in and I don't punch out. You see, a full-time person can work 35 or more hours. You see, 1, I don't punch in and I don't punch out. 2, I'm not on anyone's clock. You see, so I'm a all the time 5%. I'm all the time God. I'm not a full time. Because full time, that's about 40 hours, and you can clock off and do what you want, right? And when you're not doing that job, you're not responsible for it, right? So think of it like this, right? You working for an employer, and once you clock off, most situations, you don't got to worry about what's going on at the place, the workplace, right? However, if you are the owner, if you're the maker or you're the owner of the company or whatever, you got to worry about that business, that thing 24/7. You see? So let's say I'm building with the gods and I'm building with the gods for 8 hours, right? And so 8 hours is a full-time shift. So let's say, and then, I'm on my way to the rest, and then I meet a young person and I say peace. And he's like, well, why you say peace? And then we go into that, right? Am I getting paid overtime?
Nope.
Do I clock in my overtime? Nah, I'm all the time 5%. I don't get any breaks. When I'm at the Justice, I shared this knowledge with people at the Justice, right? I said, I've told you those conversations. So I'm all the time. There's not a time that I'm not God. So, yeah, part-time, that was an easy one. You see? That was an easy one to knock off. Full-time, you know, you could work 40 to 60 hours, but it's still not the whole time. You see what I'm saying?
True indeed.
So, yeah, I'm all the time. Yeah, they're both limitations. Uh, yeah, we thought it and materialized it. You see, so that's where I kind of wanted you to get into when he asked, "Well, what do you mean you created everything?" Yeah, you're a part of that mind that created everything.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So yes, Marilyn, my artist name is Backwood Sweetie. I may have interacted with you in the recent past under that name, Backwood Sweetie. Yeah, I don't know if it was a recent. It might have been like a year ago or something. Okay, but peace. How are you doing? Yeah, yeah, the God Supreme. You know, he the. What are you? You the best MC in the West Coast of what Canada?
In the West Coast of CLA Nation, yep.
CLA Nation. All right. So you know, y'all can shoot each other freestyles and shit. Oh, welcome to my big brother, Almighty True Divine Allah. Peace to my big brother.
Peace to the
Peace,
God.
God. Peace to the family. Peace. How y'all doing out there?
Peace,
Peace,
Lord.
peace.
Peace, peace.
Divine said it's being a 5%er in occupation. No, it's not. Cyprane, true indeed. Can one be God and not be a 5%er?
Well,
I mean,
his nature is God, right?
yeah,
His
yeah.
nature is God, but to know that, then to show and prove that, that's a whole different story, right?
Cyprane, full-time, part-time, those are both limitations, true indeed. Peace, God. That's Almighty True Divine came in. He said,
Peace.
peace to the God, true self. Now, the question of the live, I see you clean shaven. Yeah. So the God, right, in one of our past builds, he said this is a question that he used to ask people, right? Are you a full-time God or a part-time God? Right? And then of course I had to ask the question, well, God, what did you say? He said, I'm an all the time God. That's right. You see? So this topic, on my True Divine inspired that. So to a D. Peace to the God.
Peace, peace, peace.
Yo, you guys build, G. I'll be right back.
Yes, God, yes. What's the science? How y'all doing out there? Knowledge equality or born, it'll be a born to God. Knowledge your equal is he's your brother as well. Right? Yeah, God knowledge your equal. See if he's your brother just as well as you. See your brother in you. See him in you. See you in him. If we won, the Father said, if you want to see us, all we have to do is come together. That includes all north, south, east, and west, God. The builders always build, so we got to put it together. Be God. Be God or be gone. You know what I'm saying? Find a way. Every day is a struggle, so we got to make it happen, God. It's just that simple, God. We got to make it happen. Everything else is falling apart. We got to stand. We got to stand on our square and be the best that we can be. That's the science, God. Knowledge is to know. So you got to know your science, man. You got to know the science and share it. Share it, so prove you God. The supreme being black man from Asia, Allah. Allah is the God. God is Allah. Allah is the black man. You know what I'm saying? We shoot. I don't pray 5 times a day to a rock because I'm more than a rock. I'm the mind. And this is the temple of the Father. So this is only showing and proving, God, that, I am the great that I am. Black is supreme. Black is the dominant factor of the universe. Black is the dominant shade of perfection. Black is the dominant gene of the planet Earth. Black is the dominant factor of the universe, and man is being. So the black man is a supreme being. So you got to deal with the science of the melanin. Also, you got to deal with the science of the mind, because you got to A alike, B alike, and C alike. You got to know yourself, be yourself, and see yourself as being who you say you are. You have to look in the mirror. You got to first look in the mirror before you can look in your brother. You got to look within yourself. The temple of the Father. Temple of the Father is in the building. Then I'm the builder that's doing the building, that builds the building. You understand what I'm saying? God born is built to destroy. So, you know, that's the science, God. You got to build. God born build. So we got to born to build. Born build to be born. You know, on this glorious day, man. God came to teach the righteous people on this glorious day, man. And we go through ups and downs, and we got to keep on pushing and build with each other, communicate with each other, to help each other push forward. You know, because we all go through something. You know what I'm saying? With all the insanity that's going on around us everywhere, you know what I'm saying? And it's sad, you know, but we got to keep pushing forward, because somebody got to keep the torch lit. You know what I'm saying? If somebody got to pass the baton, we still got to keep the torch lit. You still have to keep on keeping on, God. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge is an infinite range of information. Knowledge is a body of accumulated facts. Knowledge is concrete evidence that I stand on firmly. So you should improve, you know what I'm saying, the black man is the foundation of his family. Good knowledge is the foundation of all things in existence, such as the sun is the foundation of our solar system. Thus, the sun is relative to the black man's mind. So we should improve the knowledge of existence, and we're dealing with the science of light, and we dealing with life, and we should improve and living intelligence for eternity. You know what I'm saying? Because the sun shines bright forever. You know what I'm saying? That's dealing with the mind of the black man. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge your equal. Knowledge your equality, man. And when you see be God. Knowledge God, wisdom God, and understand God. Knowledge born, wisdom born, understanding born. Born God. You know, got a born God. All of it has to born God. Knowledge you got a born God. You know, God's supreme being black man from Asia. Who is the original man? Elijah told you the original man is the Asiatic black man to make it on the earth for civilization. The Father told us that we God of the universe. You know what I'm saying? So God of the you and I verse. You and I verse, my woman, me and my woman versus evilness. You and I verse. You know what I'm saying? Communication. Knowledge is the key. It unlocks all doors from the darkness to the light. So they're dealing with the science that knowledge is infinite, God. Know the ledge. Know the ledge, or you'll fall into the hands of the devil's so-called civilization, God. You know what I'm saying? Know, see, speak, and hear. Know the truth, hear the truth, and see the truth. Speak the truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm no longer blind, deaf, and dumb. You know what I'm saying? I'm awoke, and I see who I am. I'm not into religion, because I don't rely on a lie. I keep God a secret to the world. I deal with the science of my coach is our God. My coach is a divine way of how I live my life. You understand what I'm saying? Our God. Our self-Lord and Master, God. I study life around me, God. I stimulate life around. Yes, sir.
Supreme, did you tell them who you were?
Did I tell Almighty True Divine? Can you not see me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see you.
Yeah, it's peace to the God. You know.
Yeah, but your name was blocked.
My name is blocked.
Yeah, everybody's name is blocked because I got the thing.
Oh, peace.
Yeah.
Oh, Almighty is Supreme Freedom from Victory Allah Now, Canada.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
Okay.
You text me, and I text you the other day.
Yeah,
I called you. I text you. I called you on a messenger app, but you didn't pick up. But you text me, and I text you back.
I texted you today, and then you had given me that news, right? I was texting you today. Yeah.
That's peace. Yeah, God. It's like I said, it's a lot going on, man. Yo, God, I was watching a YouTube video that people go into Dubai and they coming back with body parts missing and some not coming back alive.
Mm.
Then I was watching a video of that. I was like, God damn, that don't sound too good. That sound like some parts of past Texas and California that they snatch your kidneys and leave you in a bath in a bathtub. Well, you still be alive, but you don't have no kidneys. It's crazy. I heard
stories about that in Colombia and some, you know, in South America. That stuff happened. You know, the people. You know.
Yeah, I'm like, that's peace, though, God. Yeah. Oh, Prince ABG, I spoke to him earlier today too. God, you could give him a call when you get a chance, man. You know what I'm saying? God can't get in contact with you. You need to call him up, God.
Well, so when I called the school, I talked to the God, and we was building for like a good 45 minutes. He gave me his math. I gave him a shout the next day because he originally said he was going to call me later on in that evening. But
he can't call you. The science is he realized that he cannot call you because you're not in America.
Yeah.
I told him that you're not in America. You can't. You're in Africa, God. You're in another country.
True indeed.
You're in Victory of Law now. You know what I'm saying? He might have thought you was he might have thought you was thinking. But when I first heard that, I didn't hear the now part. I heard Victory of Law, you know, at first. I thought you was in Virginia, so I thought you was in America. So when I learned that you was a Victory of Law now, then I realized that you're not in America. You're in another country. So he tried to call you and he couldn't get through. I told him the only way you're going to be able to call him, that you're going to have somebody teach you how to download WhatsApp, and then you'll be able to call him. He'll be able to call you. But he can't do that. So, give the God a call when you get a chance, man. I spoke to him today. He said he'd been in the house because, you know, in New York, it's cold over here, God. It's cold over here. So I've been in the house ever since the Parliament Day, God. I've been in the foundation because it's cold and I don't feel too well and I'm a little down. I'm not feeling too well. I lost the whole earth. I lost the whole earth on the Parliament Day. You know, say 3:30 that morning. So, you know, I went to the Parliament and that was the last time I went outside. I've just been in the foundation ever since. You know, that's the story, God, man. Yeah, God. I hope that my bill was helpful. I hope my bill was helpful to y'all. Yeah, I'm looking at y'all. I'm looking at us on the TV. It's funny. I'm so used to looking at y'all on my cell phone, so I turned my head and I'm looking at the big screen TV. I got it turned down so y'all don't catch no echo, but it's good to see it. Can you hear me?
True indeed.
Prince.
Good. Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. I seen you point into your ears.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, God, I was like, yo, God, they snatching body parts, organs.
Indeed.
Damn, God, them devils don't like us.
No,
somebody said on YouTube, they said they don't like us over there. I'm like, that's wow. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah, so everybody coming in, you know, hit the like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Do the each one teach one. The question of the day is: are you a full-time or part-time 5%?
Or a full-time or a part-time God? I'm neither one. I'm an all-the-time God. Yeah. I'm neither one. I'm all the time God. Full-time is only 40 hours out of the week.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Part-time is only what, 20 hours?
It could be less than 35.
It could be less than that. It could be less than 20.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the story. That's the point.
Yeah, because you know, with full time you can get your benefits, You can get your pension, all that good stuff. You see what I'm saying? But you all the time, so there's no, there's not a time you're not on.
Right. There's no retirement plan neither.
You see, I'm a part-time YouTuber. You see, when I clock on and then I clock off. You know what I'm saying? Now, even if I was a full-time YouTuber, I'll still clock on and I clock off. You see what I'm saying? But I'm an all the time 5%. I'm an all the time God. There's not a time that y'all can call me, right? And sometimes y'all be calling me at crazy hours, and about the bill and stuff. I'll be like, look, it's peace to build and all that. But look, man, look, hey, man, sometimes the God needs a rest.
Yeah, sometimes I don't get no rest, and I don't have nobody to talk to in the middle of the night. That's the story.
Yeah, Supreme good for it.
Yeah, I called him today. The guy was busy. I couldn't get in contact with him. I called him on the WhatsApp. Rest peace, God.
Because I don't got the WhatsApp. I don't have the WhatsApp on my phone, God. That's probably why you couldn't reach me and I wasn't receiving it. Because I got a new phone and I gotta pay something in order for me to because I got the Apple, so I gotta pay something to be able to re-download some apps so I can. But you could call me on the messenger. The
Peace. She's pretty baby. Peace. And peace of God's young earth. I was reading the rotation. I'm in rotation at all times. Full-time mother of. Okay.
Yeah,
She's full-time.
This earpiece is weird. I'm gonna turn this off.
Sure, if the earth that we live on only got light 40 hours out of the week, you know where we would be?
Yeah. And if it had sunlight 24/7 on all parts.
Well, the moon reflects the light of the sun, so that's why you got the moonlight.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But the sun is always shining.
It's always
The sun
shining.
is always shining. Knowledge is infinite.
Always.
Such as the black man is the foundation of his family, such as the sun is the foundation of the solar system.
Thank you, baby.
But yo, God, I gotta sign out because I'm headed out right now.
All right.
All right.
Peace to God.
Peace to the
It was
God.
happy to see. It's happy because I could build with somebody online, but I gotta see your face. You know what I'm saying? And like when the God he be MIA in a mission, I just can't. I don't know how to do that. I can't reciprocate that without at least having a face, someone to speak to. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't hear nobody in the audience or see nobody in the audience.
You talking about on here or on a video call, like doing a video?
I'm talking about on here.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Go back upstairs.
That's the deed,
right.
Lord.
Peace to the God.
Yes, well, yeah, peace to the God. Victory, Lord. Now, get in contact with Prince ABG, Lord.
100%.
I spoke to him earlier too. He's in the foundation.
Okay, I'm gonna give him a shout, God. Appreciate it.
No doubt.
All right.
One.
Peace. Yeah. Peace. Yeah, I'm looking at it on the TV. I like it. I like watching this on TV, God. But yeah. I like watching this on TV.
You look famous.
Yeah. I mean, nah, I'm not famous, man. I'm just me. Yeah, on TV, yeah.
Yeah, I saw some of your builds on the Allah School of Mecca channel.
Okay.
Yeah. I was like, man, why ain't All My True Divine on there? And then I'm tripping because I saw some of your videos before, and I just I didn't know you then, so it didn't connect. But like I saw some of your videos on you was at the school building. So
Wonderful. Yeah. God, that's the story. I had a headache today, God. I've been in the foundation. Just I'm glad that you got on. Was you on Wednesday?
briefly,
Oh, I'm
yeah,
glad
because
that you got on today. I seen it at the last minute. I was watching. I mean, he's not a 5%er, but sometimes not everything he says I agree with, but there's a lot of good topics he be having that I agree with. But he's not a god, but he's a righteous man in his own way. Dr. Umar,
oh, okay.
I mean, something he be talking about. My culture isn't Pan African. My culture is our God, but he still be, or there's some subjects that he be building on. There's some things that he says I agree with. So I was checking it out.
Yeah, I could say that too. There's some things that he says I agree with, and
Mhm.
there's quite a few things I don't. But
Right,
that's science right there.
right,
We don't gotta agree on everything.
right.
Even a 5%, we don't have to agree on everything.
You can say that one again. We already know that. Don't like to bring up bro, Nation of God and Earth soap operas.
Yeah, like, and I'm just speaking about our likes and dislikes. Like, I never like seafood, so if
Right.
if everybody's cooking salmon, I'm not going to eat it because I never like salmon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's I'm not talking about the classics and Power Refinement and all this. I'm not talking about that. I was just talking about just a regular everyday. You know, um, we can't say that because things happen. We're influenced by our geographical location. Like there could be
Uh-huh.
God in Alaska, and if we say all the gods we can't wear coats, and then the gods in Alaska may not like that.
Right. If you live in Florida or if you live in Texas in a hot spot somewhere or Arizona, say you might not want to wear no coat because it's hot like fires. A time and a place for everything. Where get in where you fit in. Saying things of that nature. Texas or Florida or Arizona, them some hot spots. God. Shit, it's 100 degrees in Las Vegas. Well, the brother's funny. The brothers, some people wear coats in Vegas because they do that for fashion. That's funny.
Yeah, they're weirdos.
Some
So
are.
yeah, so where's everybody coming from? I know Wisdom Infinite is from Master Divine. True Self is from Mecca Mass. Divine, you're from he or her, right? You're her cipher. What is that? You from Houston, G? I think you might be. So I'm praying.
Y'all are all welcome to get on, God. Tell them they welcome to get on. They're just gonna punch on the screen, put their name in the box, and then punch it in, and then you can come right on in. Explain that to them, God. Welcome them on your live, for we all can see who's looking at us, so we can see.
Divine, I don't know if you built on this, what Divine Law said, can one be God and not be a 5%er? And Supreme built on it, but I kind of stepped away. So what do you think about that, G?
God and not a 5%er. I'm God. Nah. The black man is God, but without supreme knowledge of self, he's not God. I mean, the black man is God. That's his birthright. Yeah, but he got to claim it. If he doesn't claim it, there's a problem with that because we're about growth and development. So you got to grow and you got to learn, and you got to grow and learn. But if you're not growing and learning, where's the God science at? You're still stuck in 6. You're father by birthright, father of civilization. Yeah, it's I see. Well, you could be God in a low form, and I'm God in a whole. I don't know. You know, there's a top of the 8 and the bottom of the 8. I'm on the top of the 8. You understand?
Indeed.
Did I explain that good enough?
Yeah, I see that.
The black man is God. You know what I'm saying? But if he God, he talk about praise the Lord, hallelujah, or he busted his head. Nah, he can't be God if he looking for God in the sky or God in the basement, you know, or below the
So
basement in the sub basement.
the link to hop on is right here in the stream. So if anybody want to, build or whatever, y'all
And
can.
explain it to them, God, because some of them might not understand what you have to do when you punch on the link. Explain the whole process to them before they can understand. Because some of them might not know what the process is to get on that link. You heard me, Wise Prince?
Yeah, I was just texting the queen what I wanted to eat. So when you actually hold on. Hold on, I'm about to I don't know if it's gonna work.
What happened?
Because I was do like basically a tutorial, but I don't know if it'll work.
Well, you can explain the tutorial. I kind of did just now. I don't know if they understood me.
All right, so hold on.
Let me hop off and hop back on. I'm gonna put you on. I'm gonna put this live on Facebook. Let brothers and sisters know all is welcome.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.
I'll be back in 1 minute.
Okay, so it's not using. Peace, true self. Actually, hold on. Yeah, there we go. Peace.
Peace to God.
Peace. How you living?
What's the science? Wise Prince. Peace, God.
Peace, man. You looking all suave'd out. Where you?
No, it's like no.
Y'all about to go out and eat or something? You
What's
about to
the
go?
science? What's going on?
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's been a long time. How you living?
Hold on. I'm hearing echo. You got echo?
Nah, I don't hear echo.
Everything's everything, Lord. Wise and civilized,
That's peace.
Out here and make a mess.
Yeah.
I always rap. I rap. You see, I say that hard body all the time. Make a mess out here,
Yeah. That's peace. Yeah, 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 yeah. What you got planned for tonight?
Just chilling. Actually, I'm about to watch some wrestling with the with
Okay.
the with the with the misses. I'm about to do watch some wrestling with the misses. Like I figured I'd just chime in real quick
True indeed. What WWE or
with the
like
queen.
professionally?
Yeah,
Oh, WWE.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay, no doubt, no doubt. Who's your favorite? You hear me?
Oh, I'm rocking with Randy Orton, yo.
Okay,
RKO.
okay,
RKO. The three deadliest letters in the game, huh?
okay, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I haven't watched wrestling in a long time. Uh, but yeah, I see there's a lot of original people in there, especially the women doing their thing. The black queens doing their thing. Do you hear
No,
me?
yeah, absolutely. Truthfully, the women of the yo, I mean, it's like a lag. There's a serious lag, God.
Oh, yeah. For some reason, it always happens with when you come on,
And that piece, I know it's always something, right? It's always
Yeah,
a
yeah.
problem.
It's all peace. It's
Yo,
all
peace, I
peace.
holler at you, God. Yo, nothing but love, baby. I love you. Yo,
All right.
peace, God.
Yeah, yeah. Peace to the God. Appreciate you coming on.
Peace to the family.
Peace, peace, peace to the universal family. Yeah. So, what y'all think about? Are you a full time or part time 5%er? Because I think there's some people that came in that you know just won, and nah, I just do I want a burrito bowl too? Nah, just what time is it? Man, I don't really eat after 7. But anyways, yeah. So, what y'all think about the live, or what do you think about the question? Because we got a lot more participation. People is coming in and all that stuff, and I'm feeling it. Hey, look, I'm back, baby. Let's get it. I'm back. So, yeah, yeah, yeah. If Divine Allah, if you still in here, G, hit the link, and because I don't think you've been on since we did the all that above is caused by the Son of Man, and it was on your born day. So I don't think you've been on for like a year. Yeah. So the question, are you a full time or part time 5%er? And you know, I said I'm an all the time God. You see what I'm saying? I'm an all time 5%er, and because I don't take breaks. See, I'm teaching all the time. And there's always the possibility of teaching. You see what I'm saying? There's always the possibility of teaching. All right, so Mm. All right, the God came back.
Yes, sir. Peace to the God. How's
Peace.
everything, God?
Everything's peace, Lord.
All
The
right.
God True Self just hopped on for a little bit. And
I seen him on TV, but I had to put the TV down while I was doing what I was doing. All right. So what we building on? Who you building with out there?
you know, the True Self can't said it. Peace. No such thing as a halftime 5%er. True indeed. No such thing. Because I need to put some eye drops in my eyes, man. I hate putting things in my eyes. I don't like nothing in my eyes at all. So, you know, but I'm gonna have to Queen gonna have to fight me to put some eye drops in because I do not like nothing in my eyes. Yeah, yeah, we was building right quick about it, and I was like, yeah, I'm back. Hiatus, and I'm back, you know. And I miss the builds because I've been listening to some of our builds that we've done, you know, in the last year or so, and went at the height of the channel when everything was just, you know, at least the height last year, and you know, everything's peace. So
Yeah.
conversations, some good builds, dropping jewels, all that good stuff. And you know, I like to listen to that every now and again. So you know, yeah.
That's what's up, God. That's what's up, you know. Oh shoot. I wish I had this. I wish I was familiar with the internet when I lived in Colorado like 20 years ago.
Yeah, 20 years ago, the internet wasn't even like this.
Right, right.
There's no Facebook, Instagram, shit, YouTube. YouTube might have just been cat videos.
I think we had MySpace back then. It was just starting us, setting it off.
True Self said, wasn't nothing halfway about how the great God Dumore brought the knowledge to Mecca Mass.
Yeah. I remember Dumore YD, no doubt. Don't focus on the GOLD, focus on the GOAL. That's what the God used to say all the time at the Parliament. He said, knowledge God build that wisdom. To show and prove that knowledge being born. He was dealing with the 17 million plus the 2 million Indians. I remember when Dumore used to build God. I was there. Had a wonderful time too. Wonderful time. Him and his sister, Queen Cypher. They had a wonderful time. I miss Dumore. I remember we took a bus ride from the law school in Mecca to Mecca Mass. No, part itself. Springfield, Mass. Springfield.
So Tivoli. Springfield,
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, Springfield, Mass. And we took a 4-hour bus trip up to Springfield, Mass. I remember that. We had a wonderful time too back in Born Culture. We had a wonderful time. It was peace.
That's peace.
The God went to college up there, and he taught the gods and earth up there in Springfield, Mass.
Oh, so he said Mecca Mass is Springfield, Mass.
Oh, okay. I thought I got it twisted with somewhere else. All right. Yeah, we good. Yeah.
So indeed.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
That was Born Culture?
Yeah, like Born Culture.
Okay, that's peace. That's peace. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was 5 years old.
Okay. It's all good. It's all good, my brother. It's all good. Thank you.
And I was in Vegas at the time.
Okay. Yeah, I think I go to, was it 90? Maybe, I think it was like 97 when I went to Vegas. Man, I had fun out there too. It was half fun, it was half dangerous, but it was a nice experience. The gods is peace. The brothers and sisters that I met out there. Yeah. So what you building with them? Invite them onto yes, your your so congratulate them, shout them out on your show. God, let them know. Thank you for coming. Let it be known who's on, who's watching.
Oh
Thank you
yeah,
for
no,
watching
yeah, I already said thank you. I shouted out everybody that was here. All that good stuff.
individually. Individually.
I did.
Okay.
Shell, Divine Understanding. El God Sincere, he was in here earlier.
Okay.
El God Sincere, he said he got the knowledge and God culture.
Well, is he up there in Morocco with you?
Nah, he's in Delaware, but he's from the desert.
Okay, I think that's the same bro. He wear crowns all the time.
Yeah, that's him right here on the screen.
Yeah. I met the God. I met the God at Great Mind's on funeral. So we celebrated his life. We was in the projects over there at Ocean Hill. Yeah.
Yeah, true indeed. Yeah. What you got planned for the rest of the night? You gonna watch some videos on YouTube?
Yeah, I'll be on YouTube watching some stuff. I travel the world on YouTube, God, and sometimes I watch the parliaments. I watch the parliaments I didn't see. I wasn't at.
Yeah.
Sometimes I go. It's been cold lately. The weather been crazy, so I don't know, man. I might go to the parliament. I might not.
Hey, Almighty, of the first 9 born in Mecca, who all did you meet?
Who all did I meet?
Yeah.
Firstborn Prince, rest in peace. I believe I met Kaheem. Who else did I meet? I met, rest in peace, to Al Jamal. I met Al Jamal. And Al Jamal, ABG7. He was at the Parliament too. If you watch the Parliament, you'll see him at the Parliament. The last Parliament. So I'm trying to remember. 2, 3. I think I'm a Kaheem.
Of the firstborn, I don't really hear much about Kaheem after the 60s.
If I'm not mistaken, I might be mistaken. I met him, or I met another brother. I think one of them turned into one of them turned into a Muslim. I think I might be mistaken on that. It's been so long.
Yeah.
I might be mistaken. I might not have met Kaheem. But I know I met Prince. I know I met Al Jamal, rest in peace. I met ABG7. And I'm trying to figure out if there was someone else that I met.
How was it meeting Prince?
It was peace. He had ailments with his leg, but he was peace, God. He was a piece. His older brother. He was a warrior. Shoot, a frontline warrior, God.
Yeah.
He didn't want them to chop his leg off, but he had serious ailments with his leg, God. Yeah.
Malik Allah, peace to the cipher, peace, Lord.
Peace.
Welcome in. Met the God Alim. Oh, you going to go watch that Bob Marley movie? Yeah, me and the Queen was talking about that.
Okay.
Yeah, they got I think he's a British dude playing Bob Marley. A lot of people's like, how come you couldn't find a Jamaican? Ziggy said, that's who they found. And Ziggy's a part of the movie, so
I grew up in Flatbush in Brooklyn back in the days, and I believe I met one of Bob Marley's sons on Flatbush Avenue.
Damien?
I think so. I think I met him on Flatbush Avenue like in the 70s or the early 80s. In Medina. Yeah. Where we at, God? What we building on, man? When I look at God, I see God through. I see God. My manifestation of God isn't mysterious. I see God through the eyes of a black man. That's how I see God, because a lot of people see God different ways.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I look at God through the eyes of a black man, that this is the temple of the Father. Not no building. I do the building. As a matter of fact, the supreme intelligence of the black man builds the building. Shows and proves he's the universal builder, the universal architect.
John D. I see God as supreme reality. Supreme's highest form. Reality is what's real, what's not imaginative, what's based in facts. You see, so what's based in fact is that, the supreme being, the highest form of living mathematics is the black man. You see, the mind of the black man. You see the arm, leg, arm, supreme head. You see what I'm saying? Because a gorilla has arm, leg, arm, head, but it's the supreme head, the supreme mind that we have. You see what I'm saying? And yeah, thanks for that. No doubt, G. Yeah, of course. I'll send you. I'll send you the text and saw your text. No doubt. Yeah. Because I know some notifications not going out and stuff like that because I haven't really been on. So it's not really, the algorithm isn't showing no favors or anything like that. So yeah, no doubt. I was sending texts to a lot of people. That's why some people, came and stuff. So no doubt, peace. Yeah, so God being supreme reality, like I said, reality is what's real, what's based in facts, right? What can be measured. You know what I'm saying? And a mystery God cannot be measured.
Right.
Mathematics, right? A mystery God, you have to deal in what? Belief. And belief, when you get in the nitty gritty in the middle of belief, you see there's lies.
Right.
You have to doubt to believe. Knowledge and belief cannot exist in the same place, which is the mind. You see what I'm saying? You cannot but know and believe in something at the same time. God is witness through act contributions of an individual who chooses him or herself to be such. Peace, True Divine. Thank you for the message you sent me as well.
Yeah, I sent it to as much people as I could while we on, because we don't always get on.
Yeah. So
Sure, D,
that
you welcome, God.
I was on Wednesday for a little bit because Knowledge Warren was calling. He was going to call in. He was going to get on, and but my computer had to update because the camera wouldn't work. So I had to update my computer, and so I was on the live on my phone, and I was on live for about 30 minutes. Knowledge Warren called, and he called my phone, so it interrupted the live, and so he couldn't get on because I'm on the live and stuff. So I took it down because the topic was a sad person by day and a savage by night. And and that being said, is that in the live I was like, it's and me and Malik Allah, we was building about how disheartening it is that people claim to be 5%, use our culture as a show for their dirty religion, and do what they want to do. See what I'm saying? And that's especially for someone that actually lives this out and sacrificed, to live it out. So yeah, Wednesday was I decided to take it down because but I was on briefly on Wednesday. Yeah, I won't be on every Wednesday because I got certain meetings and stuff I gotta be in on Wednesday. But I strive to make it at least 2 Wednesdays, and then we'll do the Friday. Hey, yeah, no doubt. Yeah, so that's the science. That's the science that anything else you want to build on? I probably cut this one short.
Okay. Oh, I told you about what I heard about Dubai, man. That's just crazy, man. Gotta watch yourself no matter where we go.
What's wrong? You just want to be on camera.
Pretty baby.
Say peace.
Peace. Yeah.
You just want to be all in the video.
Yeah, I see it a bit.
Malik Allah said, I see God as infinite mind in an infinite realm body. Oh no, pardon self. I see God as an infinite mind, finite realm body, supreme in thought, knowing no mystery, energy, force. Our being is in control of our reality. Peace.
Yes, indeed.
Karam Allah. Peace.
Yeah, we not no spook worshippers, that's for sure.
Nope. Not I. Yeah, we don't deal with a mystery God, huh? Huh, baby? No, we don't deal with no mystery gods over here.
We not no spook worshippers.
Nope. No man worshiper either.
Yeah.
Peace to your child. Peace. Yeah, this is number 3. This is the third one.
That's beautiful.
Never that. Yeah, true self. Yeah. Go put some socks on. Your feet are cold. Go ahead. You always want to be all up in the video like she's Diddy or something. Go upstairs. Go upstairs. Yeah, all in the video. Yeah, she got that personality like a superstar. Like she always wanna. Who's that?
Hey, in the future, who knows? how things is going nowadays, who knows? Hey.
That brought a smile to my face. Yeah, peace. The babies are the greatest, man. Babies are the greatest. Yeah, last week last Friday, all four of them came on camera. I don't usually show my children that much, but all four of them came on camera because three of them is nosy. Well, honestly, all four of them is nosy, but yeah, all in the videos. If you don't want a producer all up in the videos, come to Death Row. That's what Suge said about Diddy. Yeah, so all that above. You see what I'm saying? So so God's force and power, supreme reality, supreme intelligence, all that is saying the black man, Hey, you gonna refill that water? Why not? You all drank it all. I'm thirsty, so change it. Because you guys drank it all. What do you mean so? Man, look, I'm not Farnsworth Bentley. You see, I'm not your butler. Look, I gotta go out drinking the water. That means that peace to the God.
Peace to the gods.
Peace.
Peace. So, got a question for you, Lord.
Question, Lord.
Are you a full-time or part-time 5%er?
You can't be neither. You got to be all the time, because then you're not going in accordance to your mathematics.
Okay, that's peace. That's peace.
Because then you're not thorough. If you code, that's like code switching. If you go in a room and you're not being yourself.
Go ahead, Bill G.
Then you're not comfortable within your own self. So then, are you really the supreme being if you're gonna code switch? That means you truly don't know. And you're the same as a believer if you're gonna be part time. Cause then that's just like doing something when it's convenient for you.
I see that. Yeah, I see that. Yeah. How you living, G?
All is well in my cipher. About you?
Same, living according to a law of mathematics. You still in Illinois?
Still out in Illinois in Great Lakes.
Okay, that's peace. How's
That's
it over
peace.
Yeah, I'm about to graduate a division out here. I told you I'm in the Navy, so I'm working at the boot camp.
Yeah. So you what is it called? Recruit. They changed it from drill sergeant to what?
Yeah, recruit division commander.
Recruit division commander. Last time we built, you just finished the 13 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Just had finished.
What was that?
Yeah, I just had finished the last time we built. It was like a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
It was like a couple of months ago. I just had finished the training.
Yeah. And what are you graduating from now?
The full division that I trained. I had got my own division once I finished the training. That's when you start applying everything that you learn, and they assess you to see how your division come out. So you do drill with them. You do a physical fitness competition. You do uniform inspections.
And your first division is graduating?
Yep, they graduate next week on the Wisdom Day.
Oh, that's peace. Okay. That's a special day.
So, I mean, they perform. We finished second in the training group.
Okay.
So,
Well, I was saying that because that's a special day in our nation.
mm-hmm. The law of birth, the law of degree day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys doing anything? Any celebration? Going to any celebration? Any acknowledgement? Hold on. He said, Malik Allah said, "How is it teaching in the service, G?"
How was it teaching? It's a different demographic that we dealing with now. With the youth that we dealing with now. So I'm teaching one young brother right now that's in a division near mine, and he was sparked from television, from the Wu-Tang series.
Ha.
Because he saw me, I was reading and he was like,
so when you say there's a different demographics, were you talking about based on getting sparked by TV or what?
As in the direction that they going.
Okay.
Because majority of the youth that I'm meeting in my immediate area, some of them are just like there's no God at all.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not God either. There's a force. So I'm explaining to them. I'm like, that's a mystery. I'm like, what do you mean? I asked them questions not to tear them down. I asked them to see, which way their mind going. Like, explain to me how do you see that?
Yeah.
Because you don't want to tear them down and just swinging a sword at them, and you don't want to turn the youth away. So you want to ask them, what do you mean by that? How did you come to that? How did you come to that conclusion? But there's one young brother. He's only now he's born years old.
Keep building, G. I'll be right back.
He got a young son that he just had right before he came to boot camp. So, he's young himself. So he's looking for direction to go. So I asked him. I said, I'm like, you're here, you're creating for your family. I'm like, if you don't work, then how do your family eat? So I'm like, you're the provider. You're the foundation of your family. Your son is dependent on you right now, as he's only a couple of months old. You are the creator for your family. And he is, it takes time for them to grasp that concept, as we all was once there at some point in our life.
I'm listening, God.
So that's we build when I see him most of the time when we go on our lunch breaks, because right now he's getting ready to graduate in my training group too. So I think he's going out to Connecticut. So I gotta see who's out there, because I'm gonna be here. He's gonna be out there. You could build through sound. Our coach is better when you actually walking with somebody in the physical.
Okay.
And we got these different rules and regulations in the military where they kind of look at it as fraternization if you still building with somebody after they graduate, even though I'm like, they're not in recruit status. I have no effect on their career of how their advancement is going to go. I don't have the control over that. All I'm doing is giving them some guidance. They still consider it fraternization, being that they're new in the service.
So you be busting big guns, God?
Nah, we just do we just do small arms training, like 9mm.
Okay.
We do small arms training. With my job, I don't deal with the heavy artillery. I only deal with the small arms. So your regular hand weapon.
Yeah. Okay. So do you be in the air or do you be on the water?
I'm an aviation. I have an aviation job, parachute rigger. So I pack parachutes and survival equipment.
Wow.
So it's my job. You have to go through a whole special school to do jumping out of aircraft and all that. That's another side of my job that you have to actually screen for. Everybody don't get picked for it.
Okay.
I haven't done anything of that nature. I do the ground support. So, and a couple of years ago, I was on the water. Depending on where I'm at, if I'm attached to an aviation squadron, we do go out to sea.
Where the places you've been to?
I've been to
Or is that top secret?
overseas. I've been to Japan, Greece, Italy. That's where I spent most of my deployment time. In Japan, Greece, and Italy.
Definitely, we were blind at a point in time, G, and we have to be mindful of that. Okay.
I've noticed the white people the Arabs is giving the white people a hard way to go over the Red Sea because that's the shortcut to get through. If they don't want to get jacked, they got to go all the way around Africa to come around in the ships.
Or they have to go through the they have to go the long way and either go through the Suez Canal or the Straits of Gibraltar.
Yeah.
And it costs millions to go one way.
Peace Nation from Dallas, Texas, Sudan, 704 Joe. Peace. What's the science, Lord? Peace. Huh? Something else, huh?
Can I go check?
I'm seeing that. The Suez Canal, the Red Sea, right, God?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they jacking them ships coming through there because on the opposite side of Egypt is Yemen, and they going in over there. They going in hard body. They jacking them. So to avoid that, they costing them a lot of money for them to float to go all the way around Africa to avoid that.
Because if they go through the canal to go one way, it's millions of dollars just to go one way. Just to go
Yeah.
It's so narrow that you got to let their navigators board your ship to go through.
Yeah, I've seen it on YouTube. I travel the world on YouTube, God. I'll be watching all type of. First of all, I like watching Africa. I probably might never go over there, but I like watching it to learn about different places and see the beauty. Like I'm in a bubble, looking outside.
Indeed, that's always the majority of the part of how we travel, studying.
Yeah, I probably might never go there. I don't want to go to the drama. I got enough drama over here.
I've never been to Africa in my travels. I had an opportunity to go, but you got to take so many different vaccines just to go over there.
Yeah.
I had passed on the trip to go over there, the work trip. Because at first, when that pandemic broke out,
yeah,
they kicked a lot of people out who didn't take the vaccine, and then
wow,
got overturned because when they looked at the actual law, it was like we can't force anybody to take it. You can't force them, but you can't tell anybody what to do with their body. So it got overturned, and the people that they wanted to bring back, they was like, "I'm good." So they had to pay them. They had to compensate them.
Wow.
So that was like a year and a half that they made that decision that they couldn't do that. You already went through with it. They had came out with them add-on to the military rules and regulations, and plain and simple, they was telling us like we own you. That's how they was trying to move at that time. And I fought it to the end. I just used the fine print back on them. I was like, I'm fully qualified to do my job. I served X amount of years. So
okay.
I said, if you want to lose that skill set, fine. But I'm thinking about longevity. I was like, there's not enough research that anybody showed me of what's in that for me to put that in my body.
Right.
And the first thing the doctor did was deflect. He got real aggressive. How he was speaking. Oh, what about this person you work with? What if you contract and they get sick? I'm gonna have to deal with self first.
I was watching something on Dubai, God, recently on YouTube that some black people like from Africa, they went over there And then people are taking body parts out of them people, and some people didn't come back alive over in Dubai. You heard about that?
I haven't seen that. I haven't looked into it recently.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised though. Dubai is as far as the people that live there, that's a real lucrative market.
Yeah.
People live luxury lives over there. So they got
Yeah.
all type of stuff going on overseas.
Yeah, still going on.
When I was in especially like the clubs and stuff over there.
Uh-huh.
When I first went over there, that was, I want to say that was like 2016 when I first went over there. We went to a few places out in town, and the women that was working in there, you could tell it was human trafficking going on. There was so many women from different parts of the world, like in state, in the continental United States, South America, Africa, Turkey. And it was like, yeah, we live here at this establishment. So once they said that, you already know it's human trafficking. So they're like, yeah, here, and then we go, they pay us, and then we go back home. They was trying to make it sound like it was college.
Terrible.
And it was a lot. It was a lot of original women working in these places.
And what country was that?
That was Greece, Suda Bay, because across the water is not that far. It's only like 700 miles between Greece and Africa, the continent of Africa.
Yeah. Was it safe over there, or you needed your guard you?
It was safe over there. It's safe over there. The only time that you carry an actual weapon is when you're on post. When you go out in town, when you're not on your post and you go out, they want you to be, they want you to dress like you normally do. The people they know when you're not, when you're not a local tourist or military. I could kind of blend in with the tourists. It's the ones that are clean cut. Like when we was in Japan, Japan and the United States of America is supposed to be some type of allies. There are many that still, they get those lessons passed down from those who were there during the war, and they got signs on some establishments when you go into the village, like no round eye saying no colored man. So what they would do is the government will mark those as off limit establishments, just because it says the color man can't come in there. And we sat down and talked about it. I'm like, well, in some places we still have sundown towns in the United States of America.
What sundown towns?
Towns that original people not safe if we go through once the sun go down.
Oh yeah, welcome to New York. Yeah.
Just like some of them towns when you go upstate now, why? Like real upstate now, why? I went to college in a sundown town. I don't know if you ever heard of the town of Alfred. It's near like Western Pennsylvania.
Okay, no, I don't know nothing about upstate. I know there's 5 boroughs though.
I was born in Medina and I went to college up there.
Okay. Yeah, me too. I went to Medina. I was born and raised.
Mm-hmm. I went to college up there. That's near like Mohawk Valley. It's way up there. But
everything is everywhere. They speak English in Greece?
Some of them do. Since Suda Bay is like a tourist town, so they do. And now it's Suda Bay. That island is heavily Christian.
Oh, they got caught in a trap. They got caught in that religious trap with that sex trafficking shit.
Because I did a lot of sightseeing when I was out there on deployment. Go to the cathedrals, So you already know what's in the cathedrals, all the paintings, all them ancient paintings they got, original
Yeah.
paintings. And the tour guides are the Europeanized people.
Greece, that's where they made that movie 300. What's your profession? I like that part. Other than that, them devils. They're devils. Straight savage to the core. Sick to the core.
That's another thing. The youth that I work with in these divisions in the boot camp, a lot of
Yeah.
them say that when they hyping themselves up when we getting ready for something.
Uh-huh.
I'm a savage. And I'm like, do you know the meaning of that? That's all I ask them. Like, I don't attack them in no way. I just ask them. They say things to get the mind turning. Do you know what that means? And like, no, I don't. It's just catchy. They say that, like, I saw that in the movie.
We used to say in the streets, we stick a savage on a savage. Hit him with the savage 30-yard six. That's what they did, according to General Monk time. The Turkish savages, or I guess the bottled up savage.
Divine asks, is that where Patmos is?
Yeah, the island of Patmos is in Greece. You see it as you take it, but you gotta. Greece is made up of a bunch of islands. So when you go into Athens, the mainland, you pass by Patmos.
Oh, okay. Wow. Was there anything worth going to see over there?
Most of those structures are worn down, but like stone piles now. Some of them they tried to preserve them. It's just like I said, Greek is a Christian country now, majority Christian country. So they don't even upkeep those structures there. They see it as mythology. I'm like, something was there. You just got to study. I'm like, something was there.
Yeah.
May not. It's not them stories that they told us. We know who original people built that stuff.
Right.
And you have some because they have a lot of earthquakes there, and they got volcanoes there. So you have some people that still advocate that mythology. Like when I was in Italy, because Italy and Greece, their mythology is one and the same. It's just different names. So when I was in Sigonella, one of the volcanoes started smoking, and it was an old lady that worked on the base, and she's like, the gods is not happy. So it's very rare that you'll come across somebody who's advocating that the Greek and Roman mythology.
I don't even pay attention to Greece. I like watching. I watch a lot of stuff on Africa. I watch a lot of stuff on Africa.
Yeah, I was watching the other day on my break. I was watching Professor James Small.
Don't know him.
He grew up in Now. He got a video up there, and he said he had I forgot the name of the video he had, but he was talking about him growing up in Harlem and him being familiar with the 5%ers. And he's more of a Pan-Africanist.
Yeah.
James Small. He got some good stuff up there when he just talking about us as a whole. But then once he come into just putting us in a small group, that's when things kind of go. But I look, we look deeper for the understanding. So, my mind don't really jump to the divisiveness. I just look for the jewels.
Yeah, I was just telling him about Dr. Umar. I'll do the same thing with him. He's another Pan-African, but I don't agree with everything that he say. But there's some things that he do say that's peace.
He definitely has jewels in there.
I preserve the best part. Don't care about the poor part.
Mm-hmm. It was a brother that I worked with. He was throwing a lot of stones at Umar. And I just asked him, I said, you throwing stones at his work. What is your work producing? I said, you
Yeah.
can't cast stones if you're not producing anything.
Right.
I said, what are you building? Since you have so much gripes with what he's doing, you keep asking where his school. Are you adding on somewhere? Are you building institutions of your own? Because you keep worrying about where's his, where's yours. You
Right.
want that question.
Right.
And he was like, where's yours? I'm like, my institution's wherever I'm at.
Yeah.
We carry ours in the mind.
Right. Exactly.
And that's what I was explaining to that young brother. Because what I was saying when it comes to this dynamic of youth, all they saying is, I want the bag. I want the bag. And I asked them, so are you going to create that? Or are you looking for somebody to give you that? Because you looking for somebody to give you that, you'll never get what you want.
Right.
That was I kept it plain and simple. I didn't draw it out. I'm like, you want the bag. So what are you going to do to get that bag? Are you going to do it the righteous way, or are you going to go out and steal something?
Not good. I stay away from negative people, negative places, and negative things, God.
Absolutely.
I'm not messing around. Or no more. Those days are long, long gone. And I don't never want to see them days come back. Never.
It's like I repel that negativity with straight positivity. One brother I met him, I was at the Target, and he seen my chain with the flag on it, and he said peace. I said peace, and then instantly he went left. Yeah, I used to be. I'm like, brother, with all due respect, I'm not trying to attack you. There's no such thing as used to be. Either you are or you not. I was like, you were dissatisfied with something within yourself. That's why you walked away. You can't blame an individual. He's like, oh, what do they have to offer? What are you offering? What are you building for yourself? You still looking for somebody to give you something, which is going against the knowledge degree. You sitting at home waiting for somebody to do something for you.
We're a self-help nation. Right, exactly.
What is it? What has it done for me? I'm like, brother, if you still asking that question, you got to answer that question. What are you going to do for yourself? They gave you the keys. You supposed to unlock all of that. You want instant oatmeal. You want some abracadabra. Are you putting forth work to produce something?
Right.
He started trying to take like personal jabs at individuals that he know. I'm like, if that man or woman is at peace where they at with life, then why are you disturbing them, telling them how you gonna be this or that if you only have this? If they at peace where they at, let them be.
Yeah. That's why I always told brothers and sisters, say, well, worst come to worst, always go back to the school, always go back to the parliament, no matter where you go in life. So you be in contact with the builders, with the family.
Somewhere down the line, your brother, I forgot his name. He gave me an honorable name. I was like, look, brother, I'm like, you was there at one point. It's on you to realign yourself. And that just means you need to go home. You need to go back to where the knowledge and wisdom is. So,
Peace. George,
peace.
God, peace to the God.
Peace.
It was like a barber I had when I used to reside in, when I was stationed down in Victory Alarm. We building. Just talking, regular talk about everyday life. He turned their attention to the flag I was wearing on the chain. He was like, yeah, at one point in my life, I was interested, but I didn't want to turn away from the woman that I love. Once he said that, I really knew what he meant. And I'm like, look, brother, that's something that you got to deal with. You made a decision.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I was like, you can't attack everybody based off an individual that you met. Because we all not the same. Like, yeah, we had the same lesson, but you know, you already know how it is. Some people they carry it out differently, they think differently. So I'm like, you had
Right.
an interaction with an individual, and you're trying to put us all under the same umbrella.
All right.
I remember the God, Allah really used to say, how deep are you studying? How deep are you going? And then I learned the science of input means to put in, and output means to put out. And then it asks yourself, what are you plugging yourself into? You know what I'm saying? And
Said what?
Allah really used to say, how deep are you digging?
No, I was talking to my daughter.
Yeah, how deep are you digging? And then another God told me, you know, input means to put in, and output means to put out. And then the God asked me, what are you plugging yourself into? You know what I'm saying? And yeah, and the brothers went home, but I still got them jewels, and I remember the glory, the beautiful days that I had with them, and the old earth, and the old dad, and all the other people that went home, as they say, to be with the ancestors. You know, yeah. Knowledge is the key that unlocks all doors from the darkness to the light. 100%, God. And quality me to share your knowledge, your wisdom, and your understanding, and show and prove that the black man is Allah. Allah is the God, and the black man is God. Simple.
I kept it simple with the young brother when he, because he does read some books. The young brother that I'm building with. So I just kept it simple for him. I said, all the books that you read and all these civilizations, what do you see? You see original people.
I'm about to get some books at the Parliament at the last Sunday of the month. I'm about to get about 5 of them. One of the guards wrote a book. Supreme Understanding wrote a book. The Black Inventors. I'm about to get about 5 of them. 5 of the collector's items.
I just bought a book. I'm gonna put that book at from one of the gods. Divine
Peace,
Prince.
everyone in the chat. What y'all up to? You know how
Divine
y'all
Prince
he
just wrote a book.
Yeah, I'll be getting ready to get that at the Parliament on the last Sunday of the month from the Divine Prince. True indeed.
Yeah. There's a lot of articles in here, so I just purchased this one.
I'm going to get the one called Black Inventors, or the stuff that Black Inventors created.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
another one. Black God from
Show and Prove.
Yeah, there's another one I'm getting ready to get. There's a Black God from Supreme Understanding. I'm about to get a couple of more books. I don't remember the name. I already purchased it from the God. The God will have those books for me when I get there.
Ryan said that book is like $70 on Amazon.
I think that's the hard copy. That's about 70.
When you get it from him directly, God, he gives you a discount on it.
How much is it?
I don't remember, but I got it. I got it coming. It's waiting for me when I get to the Universal Parliament.
I just the book that I was reading right now. One of the sisters that I know at the job, she had gave me this book called Madness.
Okay.
It's based on a city.
Not the potatoes.
In Maryland, Crownsville State Hospital. That was like it was built post Civil War and slavery, you know, and it basically what they was trying to say, we couldn't handle being free, so we need to be put in mental asylums.
That was just 100% about trickery and deception.
Mm-hmm.
That shit ain't nothing new.
That was just a way for them to be able to operate on us. To try
Malik
to see.
Allah, you said y'all gonna be on long? Nah, not much longer.
Yeah. This book definitely got some good articles in it. I definitely about to start doing the knowledge too.
Peace to everyone that came in. The the question of the day is, are you a full-time or part-time 5%er? So put your answers in the comment. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah. Actually, I was, going to get off, but there, God's is building, so go ahead. Y'all got it.
I have to see what the schedule is like. I definitely want to go to the show and prove again, because the schedule we have of training, you train a division every 10 weeks. So if I could have that, if I could get that gap just for that weekend, definitely plan to.
Always remember the Parliament's on the last Sunday of the month. Also,
Indeed.
Say come through now. Why? It's not a Harriet Tubman anymore. Harriet Tubman is past tense for now. It's at P.S. Born Wisdom, Wisdom West, knowledge, understanding, culture in Mecca. At P.S. Born Wisdom.
I visit now. Why? Because my old earth, she still lived there. She moved from Medina to the desert.
Right. That's peace.
Yeah. Once she retired, she moved to the desert. She moved from Medina to the desert.
Yeah. That's peace, God. So where did you ever have fun at? What place did you ever enjoy visiting?
I'd probably say Japan. Japan was definitely a good time. Just the culture. They definitely embrace now recently from what I've seen in my experience, they definitely acknowledge their roots in Japan of being original.
That's peace. Yeah, some of the guards is I think rest in peace to Al Jamar. He used to be a Marines. I think he told me he was stationed in Japan.
I was in Okinawa.
All right. Did you ever see the Shotokan Warriors? The ones that chop people head off?
I didn't see that.
The Shotokan. That's what they do. They chop people head off.
Yeah, they told us about the samurai and the origins of the samurai. They told us about. I got to study that. I forgot the name of the first one. They showed us that was the original man. Because the story that they try to push is that the first samurai was somebody's slave, but he wasn't.
Yeah.
That's how they was trying to push that story in the mainstream. That he came to be and learned all this stuff as a slave. That wasn't the right and exact truth. That the people was already there. The original people was already there in Japan. And all of those so from Japan, the way it worked when we went there, we would set up in Japan, and then you would probably go to like the Philippines or one of the other Pacific islands, because they all right down the coast.
Wow. You ever see them people eat dogs over there?
I never seen them eat dogs over there.
I heard some crazy stories.
They some do, apparently. I never seen it firsthand.
Yeah.
Most of their from what I've seen when you go into the villages, most of their food portions are small. Everything is like in a either small plate or a small bowl. And they do everything. They do everything extremely structured over there.
Yeah, I heard they got a lot of islands in their country.
Mm-hmm. Japan is made up of many islands.
Japan too?
I've only been to 3: Okinawa, Atsugi, Masawa. Only been to those 3.
And Okinawa is your best experience?
Because Okinawa is like being in Florida. It's southern Japan, so it's tropical.
Wow. Okay.
And so it got a lot of beaches. The only thing depending on what time of the year you're there, you got to deal with the typhoons and the earthquakes because there's a bunch of islands right there on the fault lines. All the buildings are made and built to withstand those earthquakes.
Wow. Long no water come through, because I seen that water come through and it destroyed a lot of lives.
Malika Law said, "What made you join the armed services?"
When I was going to college, and my old Earth, she was still working. So when the tuition went up, she wanted to take part of her retirement, take a loan on her retirement to pay for my school. However, I was like, that means she would have to work extra years to pay that money back. So I told her I'm just gonna find another way to continue schooling. Because if she would have took that money from her retirement to pay my tuition, she would have got taxed, which means she would have had to work double the years to pay that back, and she was already close to retirement at that time when I was graduating high school and going into college. My old Earth, she waited to have children. She was in her coaching ciphers. So I was like, I'm gonna find another way to pay for schooling. And at that time, that was the best option for me to pay for school without having to take out being in student loan debt.
That's peace, God. Allah is Lord of all the worlds, master of this day in judgment. So it's all good.
In my travels in the military, I met a lot of, I was interested. But for me, it hasn't been peaceful interactions. It's always brothers, they coming in that, they want to come in that cold current because of an experience they had with an individual. And me, I'm a laid back person. I don't feed into it. I just look at them and say, what you want me to do about that? You want me to hug you? Apologize for something I didn't do? Or are you going to be better and take control of your life, or you going to mope around for the rest of your life?
Right.
I'm like, your life is in your hands. Peace, God.
That's right and exact, God. I'm with you on that. I might leave certain individuals alone, but I'm gonna be a part of this nation forever. I love the nation of gods and earth forever. But an individual that, you know, say in his time, if he's not doing right, I got to get away from him. But as far as the nation is concerned, no, I'm not leaving the nation.
You literally told them you want me to hug you?
That's what I asked the brother. The brother was pretty much whining. So I was like, brother, I was like, what do you want me to do, brother? I was like, you want me to give you a hug and apologize for this person I don't know? I'm like, you want me to fill a void off of somebody I don't know? That's a mystery. I'm like, you gotta own that of what happened to you, and you could have continued to say, I'm gonna be better. I'm not gonna be that person. I'm not gonna be like that.
Again,
to quit. It was easy to quit instead of saying, you know what, I'm not gonna let this person deter me. I know why I'm doing this.
Again and again and again, I make it my business to stay away from negative people, negative places, and negative things. Message.
Message.
I learned the hard way, God.
I'll hop on later. Peace to all in the chat. Next time he means peacefully. Yeah. You know, I'm about to pretty much call it a night. Anybody
it's been a pleasure building with y'all.
Absolutely.
You be careful out there, God. You watch yourself, man.
Indeed.
These devils is making it hard for us, being that we black people birthed in the United Snakes of America Ku Klux Klan. They making enemies for themselves. So being that we're under their government and we just not breaking any rules and living our life under their rules and regulations, they're putting our lives in jeopardy because they'll go start trouble and they'll put our people on the front line to fight their fucking wars while they sit back and living a life of luxury.
Right here, so I can see you.
True indeed. That's definitely true.
See everything. Basically, they was mad at the whole nation over one individual. Who was that?
Oh, the brother I was telling about that I met in my travels in the military.
Oh, is that the dude that was at the barbershop?
Mm-hmm. Brother was basically saying he used to be because
I hear a lot of that. I hear a lot of that across America. I hear that a lot.
You know, he kept using a lot of because, and I told him, I'm like, you know, life is cause and effect.
Would you ever go back? Would you refer somebody to go to Okinawa for a vacation?
It's not really a tourist. You would have to go more towards Tokyo and those surrounding areas. Okinawa, you could. It's tropical. It's kind of it's like being in Florida because it's South Japan. There's an island in South Japan. So you
Is there any dark-skinned women over there?
It's a lot of original people on the island of Okinawa.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, damn, I ain't got my sexy, man. I lost my sexy when I gained all this weight. I don't know about me going to hang out on the beach. Hey, get a load of fatso. Oh my goodness. I'm a big God now.
Okinawa is definitely a peaceful place.
Yeah, they put sour cream and everything in this.
Yeah, I would like to. There's the beach. I want to go somewhere safe to go enjoy the beach. I was thinking of Africa, but maybe I want to detour. I want to detour from Africa.
Like Suda Bay, Greece. They have a decent place, a tourist place, because you can always get in the you can always get on the ferry and go to the other islands around Greece. Greece is made up of a bunch of islands as well.
Greece don't even sound like a place that I would want to go to.
So Divine, are you you want to hop on right quick? I asked you to hop on earlier. You want to hop on right quick before we get off?
Y'all seen that they smoked Donald Trump in the news today?
They're what?
They smoked Donald Trump. He got a fine of 300 and something million.
That's pennies for him, for that man.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, I guess so. It looked like they said they smoked his ass. He ain't gonna have no cash. Well, they said yeah. They said he won't be able to do his thing in New York, but he got stuff all over the world.
He could liquidate something to pay that.
Yeah, you right. Yeah. That motherfucker was crazy.
I try to tell him, I'm like, man, that man only care about green. If you can make him money or not. If you can make him, he gonna deal with you. I told him, I was speaking to my cousin about it. I was like, if you look at certain music, Trump was referencing a lot of rap songs back in the day.
Oh, is that so?
People say they getting money like Trump. He was referencing in some music back in the day.
Let me in now. Let me in now. Bill Gates, Donald Trump, let me in now.
I remember that. Yeah, there's that money. Yeah, that money trail. They're trying to get that American dream.
Yeah. Peace, Malik.
Peace to the gods.
Peace.
Yeah, go get
peace.
Peace, God.
Peace to the bar.
Peace.
I forgot the other guy's name in the armed service. What's his name? K. Ram?
Karam.
Mm-hmm. Peace, God.
Peace, God.
Just want to say peace, y'all, for everybody hopped off.
No doubt.
God.
Good Ron, what's good? Your health been all right?
What's the signs, Lord?
The other day, I was just trying to get my health right. Got back issues. Well, tightness up. I think I pulled a muscle on my side.
Drink
So,
to that.
being in this chair, it's like it's difficult. It's like
Big
a
one.
sudden movement, turning over is really, really painful. But I'm here.
Indeed.
Thanks for asking, G.
No doubt. No doubt.
Yeah. To
You
the
got
rod, how's your health?
Hey, they want to do the bariatric surgery on me because they said I got to lose weight before they work on the hernia.
Mhm.
So I'm striving to take it easy with the hernia. I'm not striving to lift nothing heavy.
Where does that
And
pain come from? You say you got a hernia? What do you
yeah,
feel?
they said my belly button popped out. Being my belly button popped out. That's what they talking about.
Mm.
Did they say it's something that could naturally go away on its own, God, or do you got to do the surgery?
I don't know. They told me to call them back. I'm really, I'll be running away from dentists and doctors. When I be hearing stuff about people taking organs and shit, devils taking organs, I don't trust these people because after you cut me, I'm cut. There's no taking that shit back. And she said that it'll make me work. The bariatric surgery will work for me, but I don't know what's gonna work. I'm not a doctor. I'm not acting like I'm a doctor, but I don't know who to trust. So I run away from these people.
Just get different inputs from different doctors and see who you trust or see what sounds right. Because the more we run away, it's going to have a detriment to our health. So we got to do something,
Yeah,
I hear what you're saying. I do. Nobody wants to get poked and prodded, but all we got is this one time on this planet, So you got to be as
yeah,
optimal health as we have or can be. Even though we don't like going to the doctors, even though we know the science of what they do, but you got to do something, G. We, not just you.
yeah. I'm out of the wheelchair for the most part. I walk with my walker. The last parliament, I was walking with my walker. I walk slow. I sit down with my walker. I walk. I'll sit down. I walk. I'll sit down. So it's better than being in the wheelchair.
Yeah, that's peace. That's peace.
That means
I was
it's
at the parliament. My
Yeah.
old earth went back to the Essence 3:30 that morning, and I went to the parliament, and I cried before I went to the parliament. So I was just sitting in the front. I was just sitting as Prince Supreme was Young God's Prince Supreme from upstate New York was sitting right next to me, and we was listening to we was doing the knowledge of the gods. We was up front, and I was there. I didn't even bother move. Only moved once the whole time. I went to use the restroom and came back. They didn't know that they was helping me deal with me losing my old earth. But I'm glad that I'm on the phone. I'm on the line with y'all right now because what I'm saying. Before that, I was really depressed, and then I had nobody to speak to, and the gods and the earth was getting rest. Everybody was breaking it down and get ready to do what they gonna do. So I was really glad to get online with y'all. Even just to do the knowledge and speak to somebody. You know what I'm saying? And things of that nature.
Sorry to hear about your earth, G.
Yeah, thank you, God.
Yeah.
If anybody ride or die, shoot the old earth, be like, that's not your baby. And I'm like, it hurted, but she knew. And she knew, God. Old earth knew. She knew that was
we
not
know.
your baby. Shoot. Anybody know, she know. I'm like, I still love the baby no less. And she's grown. That baby's grown now. So these young ladies from Africa be hitting me up. I'm like, when were you born? They say 97. I'm like, you're legal, but you are the same age as this baby right here. You the same age. You the same age as her. And she say, who's her? I was like, this baby that's in my lap right here. And I show a picture of him, and I let them know that, she's not my daughter, but I thought she was my daughter, and she was born in 97. So 1997, even though 1997 is legal, I don't think that I want to speak to no young lady that was born in 1997, being that that's the year that the baby that I thought was mine was born.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You understand what I'm
97.
saying?
They'll be 27 this year.
Yeah, 27 is legal, but I'm power, and I'll be like, no, I can't speak to you. I can't do it because some brothers and sisters when they with their woman and they take pictures, and y'all hugged up with y'all queen and y'all standing together, in each other's arms. You know what I'm saying? The baby that was born in 97, she's on my lap and I'm feeding her food and changing her pamper. I can't say a woman at that same age would be my woman. I can't do it. Even though it's legal, but I can't do it.
Maybe brothers that's not in that situation and they see it as being right. So depending on
Yeah.
circumstances, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I can see that it's legal, but it just for me,
Right, right,
I take a polite pass.
right, right, right,
well,
right.
me,
You gotta be older.
I don't really gotta worry about that because I like them older.
Yeah.
Oh, you like
As
that?
long as it works
Oh,
for you,
remember that
that's
bill we had
Look,
the other
look.
live
From a
years ago
bobcat to a cougar
to the
is all
cheetah
good with
too?
me.
The
You
link,
know,
all
5
them
years
cats, huh?
older, that's like a bobcat.
Uh
You
huh.
know,
as
cougars.
long as it works for
You
you.
know,
G said you like them older,
yeah,
huh?
man. You know, yeah, man. Yeah, I'm at that sweet spot where I can mess with the daughter, the mom, or the auntie. So I'm at that perfect spot right there.
You gotta laugh. You
It
wild for that
works.
one.
It work it. Work it. I'm power.
Yeah.
I can't do that. I can't do that.
I
I don't want
mean,
Well, you got some daughters 34, 35 years old now. And mama's
to.
about
Yeah, not
yeah.
35. Have y'all ever heard of this science? A woman is supposed to be half your age plus 7.
I
Oh,
heard
that
yeah,
was
that
that's
Elijah.
Elijah.
before.
That was
That's
Elijah teaching. I don't know.
that's what Elijah.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
spoke on that.
I heard about that when I first got knowledge of self, and I didn't hear about it in a long time. And
Half
then I
my
just
age,
recently heard about it. Recently.
Yeah.
half my age plus 7. That's 20. What 4? So honestly, that's just like 10 years younger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn near 10 years
In my
younger.
case, that's what was the age? He said half your age. Okay,
Half
25
your age
plus
plus.
7. That's 32 for me. Power cycle.
I heard one of the black women that follow Elijah says she's never heard that before.
Was in his book, so
How old is she?
I don't remember. She's a Muslim.
Yeah, unless she's like 50 and over, then Farrakhan ain't teaching Elijah's teachings. It's not the same thing.
yeah, he definitely drifted off.
Yeah, Farrakhan, Elijah said, "Don't change my teachings," and that's exactly what the hell they did.
Yeah.
You know?
I gotta tell them, hey, just because something is legal, don't
And,
mean it's
and
right.
yeah, and he said that he's not coming back alive. So all this mystery on the will shit, like yeah.
He deviated from that, huh? From that will,
He,
mothership,
he,
or whatever.
he use it when it's
Supreme,
convenient for him.
yeah. Elijah's our righteous brother, man.
That's
I
it.
don't agree. I don't agree with all that he said, his teachings, but he did his job.
Yeah, he definitely did.
He was
Definitely.
in his time.
Yeah.
He was in his time.
He was
W.F.
the
Muhammad was in
messenger. He
his
delivered
time.
the message.
Noble Jali was in his time. Everybody was in their time.
Yeah, and we weren't ready to hear that the black man was God in 1934.
Nah.
1944, 1954. It happened in 1964. And it happened in a particular location, and then eventually it spread out. You see what I'm saying? I heard it in 2014, 50 years later.
Mm.
So, you know.
I heard it in '96. No, actually earlier. Not heard it, but I was reading. Remember back in the day when you had cassette tapes and you read the insert of the jacket? And I'll never forget, I saw Public Enemy. And it said, peace to the Nation of Islam and peace to the 5% Nation of Islam. I was like, whoa, there's a difference? And then shortly after that, that's when I came into the Memoir Lighter. You know, good old days.
What's your lightner name, G?
Prince Allah. He's from the desert, from Southside Jamaica.
Okay.
Yeah. I lost
You
touch
used
with
to
him,
be in
bro.
the desert in South Jamaica, Malik?
Yeah, well, yeah, I've been there like 6 or 7 times. Lakewood. You heard of Lakewood on
I know
Scarborough?
Lakewood.
Yeah, right there. Remember that mural on the corner? It was a big mural right there.
I think that was the 41 bus over there.
I really don't know because I drove down. I came from
Okay.
Playland all the way down, and God took me to the projects through there. It was where his stomping grounds. So we had a good time. So I met a few of his brothers, Father Divine. What's the other guy name? It was like 4 or 5 guys who was out there building that day.
Okay.
His enlightener was Eternal, what was it? Lord Eternal Mind. I think his name, yeah, Lord Eternal Mind. That was his enlightener.
Okay.
So I never met him. He didn't bring me around to see him. So he's dealing with the dead world sometimes, a lot of times. So that's what I was
Yeah.
telling you about Wise Prince. That's what I was telling you about earlier, the other day, on Wednesday. We was talking about that. Like sometimes, I forgot what the topic was. It was pertaining to that.
You said what, G?
We was building on the topic Wednesday. What
Oh,
was
it was
Savage date? Some Savage at night.
sad person by day and the savage by night.
Right.
Yeah, it's basically those sad people that say they 5%, but really they not. Say they righteous and really they not. They're uncivilized or they're savage, but they use our culture to show their dirty religion.
Mm-hmm.
And by night, night meaning when less people are around and they not seeing and the spotlight ain't on them, they go back to their savagery.
Yeah. Like I said,
So that was the live we had on Wednesday. I took that down because I was just waiting for Knowledge Born to come on and stop playing around.
Did he ever call you?
Yeah, he called me during the live.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and that cut the live short.
Tell the God I said peace.
Word. Tell us peace.
Yeah, he said peace to everybody, So yeah, willfully he'll be back by around Halloween and Thanksgiving, somewhere around there. But he called me about 2 times a week and stuff, and we build and stuff like that. So yeah, he told me to tell everybody, he said peace.
Yeah.
He wanted to build. So
that's peace, God.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's doing well. He's doing well.
Well, you don't get trapped up. You don't got to sit down no more. None of us really.
Yeah, I ain't sitting down. Look, the only sitting I'm doing it right now.
Yeah. That's the best sitting down, ain't it?
Yeah.
Sit down when you want to sit down. Not when somebody tell you to sit down.
Yeah, true indeed. Look, man.
Oh, God came around. That's peace. So, building about your old earth, how you went to the armed forces to save us some currency,
No, there's nothing in there.
Absolutely, because she was close to retiring after working all her life. So,
talk about that.
If she would have paid that gold, you take from your retirement, the government is gonna tax you on that.
Right.
So I was like, once we calculated it, I was like, yeah, that's too many years. You got to work
Right.
that money back. They gonna tax you on your money that you working all these years for. I was like, yeah, we'll figure this out together.
Right.
We
Right.
weighed the options. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go this route.
Are you going to eat anymore?
So what branch you in?
I'm in the Navy.
Navy. Okay. You be on the ship a lot? Or-
Not a lot.
Okay.
I've been on the ship twice. I was with a squadron. Most of the deployments I did was land based.
Your ex-mom, is she one too?
Oh wow.
Did expeditionary deployments. Basically, you detached to a base.
All right, call your
You
mom.
work there for a few months from a base overseas.
Mm-hmm.
Do they really be having you? Part of stuff, God. Do they really be having you swimming in the ocean?
That's an option. You know, all those different jobs, you got a screen to do that. But it's not a requirement. You got a screen to do those jobs, like Navy divers, the EODs. That's the one who dive. They do the deep sea diving.
Oh
If
no,
I
it's
didn't
a
mess
great
up, I
jewel
think
you
I'd have been a
gave
Marine.
a young brother too.
How difficult is it to become a SEAL?
But that's strenuous training. It's probably like I think the attrition rate there is probably like 10%.
Really?
10% of the applicants pass. Yeah, I've never did the training, never had the desire to do the training. But, you know, peace and respect to those
Yeah.
who would.
Yeah, sometimes there'll be these videos of people, citizens doing like comparing the trainings, and they do like the Navy SEAL, the Marine, the Green Berets, you know, all their trainings, and just to see how it is on a normal person. Now, of course, these people work out anyway, so they're not like the normal sluggish, non-fit people, Americans, right? They at least have some workout routine. But yeah, so there's people. Stop playing.
I mean, the SEALs that I have met, if you take it on face value, how they look, you wouldn't even think they were SEALs. And when you talk to them, majority of their journey was the mental toughness. It wasn't even the physical aspect.
How many years you been in the Navy, G?
I just hit knowledge at Cypher years.
Oh, okay.
Do they ever?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You're a lifer?
Do they ever try to drown you? Like put water over a mask over your face?
Waterboarding?
No,
That's
they
torture.
they don't do the waterboarding. They do have a training where they do like torture tactics just in case you get kidnapped. But they don't do the waterboarding. You got to go to school for that. It's called SEER school, a survival school that they have up in Rhode Island. But yeah, they don't do the waterboarding.
Yeah,
I've seen that. I've seen that in movies.
They used to use that as a practice, waterboarding when they catch somebody. They'll do that. They'll put the mask over their face and pour the water.
I doubt they'll really eliminate that practice.
They'll probably still do it.
If they need to, they will do it.
They say they deemed it inhumane. I'm like, you just don't let go of stuff you've been doing for decades.
Right.
So what you got to do? Be able to hold your breath or some shit?
When you do the underwater training, they tie your hands and your feet, and you just bob. You got to bob to come up for air. Then you go right back down.
No, sorry.
So what do you see yourself doing with the knowledge you have with the being in the Navy, like getting out, being a civilian, or?
I could use my job for safety inspection. I could be a safety inspector, and I did go to trade school while I was in here.
I met two beautiful women. I met two beautiful women in Times Square that was in the UK Navy. Which they was with the US Navy and the UK Navy. I was like, UK Navy, y'all women look pretty in the UK. I was out there in Times Square this summer, and they was out there. Or the military was out there.
Oh,
And we
the Fleet
beautiful
Week.
everywhere,
Yeah.
everywhere. You know, it is how y'all was building about traveling and reading or watching videos. It's good to really do that to really see that we're seen and heard everywhere.
Uh-huh.
The
Indeed.
herbs and everything, like you were saying, God, that you seen some beautiful people in Japan and everywhere you went. No, we just think we're just here or Africa. We're all over.
Uh-huh.
All corners of the planet
Yeah,
Earth.
yeah. And beautiful, all shades and hues. You know, from the darkest of the dark to the lightest of the light. You know.
But now they trying to tell you can't teach none of that in the schools. You gotta get a permission slip. When I was stationed down in Jacksonville, that's down in
Hmm.
Florida,
Yeah.
schools was giving out permission slips to read literature about original people.
Oh yeah, I was reading a book called about critical race theory. How they trying to get rid of everything, all that like whitewash, everything that was done. Slavery, can't teach nothing about us to our kids. Yeah, they on it.
Pretend it never happened.
Yeah, they on it.
They what they calling it? What they coined it? Woke culture. That's what they trying to coin it.
Really? So the woke culture is to be sleep.
Kind of the way they define it in the opposite, saying that it's reverse racism to for us to learn our history.
So that we gotta be woke, quote unquote, to want to learn.
Hmm
Wow.
They trying to say we need to let the past go. That's what everybody else is told to never forget.
Right. The Jews, they live by that. We will never forget.
Japanese,
So we just supposed to be like, all right, it was a kumbaya moment, huh?
even to the Japanese, what happened to them during the war when they dropped them bombs on them?
Yeah.
They get recognized every year, a remembrance for that.
Right.
But when it comes to us, they want us to let bygones be bygones while we still get terrorized.
Yeah. Yeah. Sad. But they just doing their job. That's all.
Hmm
You can't knock them for doing their job. That means we just gotta teach harder.
Wow.
As they continue daily, we gotta continue daily.
Yeah.
And they not gonna stop. It's only getting aggressive, more and more aggressive. When you look at certain states and their curriculum,
Hmm.
now they want to teach. Now they want to put the LGBTQ stuff as a part of the curriculum.
Oh yeah, they messy with that.
But like you said, God, we we got to teach harder every day.
Hmm. That has been
Definitely to
5%
protect the
correct.
babies. We got to teach harder every day.
Yeah, and it's not hard teaching them. Or if you stay relevant and young and up on current events, and stuff, it's not hard teaching them. But they gotta choose this for themselves, and we
Absolutely.
can't expect them to be 5%. Just teach them civilization.
Mhm. Indeed.
You may even teach them just to stop eating swine, and that's all. That's all they need to know.
Mhm.
That person, you know.
Teach them
Like we,
about all the different chemicals and them snacks that they see the other children eat and why it's not good for them.
right, right.
Like you said, it's straight civilization.
Yeah, the civilization. That's it. 'Cause we're definitely not missionaries converting people. You know, we just here to teach them, and that's it. If they want to go with this culture, then fine, great. Actually, if they don't, still fine. We just
It's
do have to
all
do our duty.
it's hidden right there in plain sight. All
Yeah.
those chemicals, those different words, you gotta look up what they mean, and you'll see what it really is. Majority of that stuff is straight up swine.
And the more you be around them, the more you can communicate with them. You know, you don't
Mhm.
want to be no old has been around them.
Oh,
You be around to relate to them with the music or how they dressing, how they talking, drip, my wave, or whatever the words they be saying. They make you laugh. It's like that. Y'all short than everything.
and once you do that, they come around you more. Once you show that you can connect with them, you
Hmm.
tell them like, yeah, I'm well versed. I'm well versed in all that, and now they come around you more because you're not tearing them down and everything that they like.
Yeah,
I've seen that on multiple occasions. You know, somebody older that the youth is around, they telling them everything they like is garbage and no good. I'm like, you never gonna connect with them doing that.
definitely not.
Mhm. How you connect with them? Listen to their music, and then when you hear that sample, you ask them, "Oh, you know who? Do you know who that is?" And that's how you
Yeah,
connect with them. That's how you bridge that gap.
I do that with my nephews and his friends. That music is definitely a connector.
Mhm.
It's definitely a topic to build on. Who made that song? Where that's like you said, where that sample come from? Want to know where it really came from? Let them listen to it. That was old. Yeah, you're right. Okay, now you got a conversation started. You know, you can just add on from there.
That right there is definitely a great conversation starter to spark them, and they see how everything just go in cycles.
Hmm. Or even just simply asking them, "How was your day?" Maybe they don't work for old dad, and you even ask them, "How's their day?" Just you asking them that you seem not seeming you are concerned about how was their day, and they'll open up. My day was this, my day was that. Oh, how could it have been better? How could it have been worse? You know,
It's like you said, especially when you show them that you sincere about it.
right?
Asking just to ask, you showing them when you sincere and you showing them real love,
Hmm.
it will definitely always come back to you.
So that's why I say when I hear a lot of elders say it's hard to connect with the youth, I'm just like, you ain't been around them, then.
Mm-mm.
You have not been around them. You think it's hard. Because once you get around them and you show sincerity to them, that you genuinely care and want something for them, they will open up. You just gotta keep that dialogue with them too. Stay on them. Not hard, coming in a warm current. Yo, God, you know that ain't right what you eating, right? Why ain't it right? And you explain to them, I ain't know that. Just simple things.
Yeah.
Like you said, God, too many times, we probably been there once or twice. You don't want to tear down everything they do. Oh, like that's garbage. That's no good. Sit with them. Talk to them. Let me see what you into. What's going on? What has your attention right now?
Hmm.
And let them flow into the conversation. We don't have to overtake the conversation. Sit there and listen to them,
Hmm.
ask questions here and there, but let them express themselves, and then you'll see the joy on their face.
Hmm. Cause you think about it, like you said, you asking them how their day went. Ain't nobody asked them all day. Maybe all week, how they feeling, how they doing. And they definitely open up. They'll just keep talking and talking. Then you just gotta play double dutch with them, know when to talk and when not to, when to listen.
And it
And
means so much
listening is
to
an
them when you
art
ask
nowadays.
a
It's a
question.
lost art, actually.
Mhm. You, when you ask that question, you'll see how much it means to them when you ask them that question.
Hmm. Then you know they into date or into a
Yeah.
relationship.
Any last thing y'all want to say? I'm about to end this live.
Oh, okay, G.
It was peace just getting on the line with the guys.
Yeah, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I want to say peace to everybody. I would love to see y'all more again in the future very soon. We'll build on some more positive thoughts.
Hmm.
Indeed,
I
that's
will. I'll
that's
jump
One
on
day.
more. And true to vibe, man. Remember the perfection to your word. Sorry about
Thank
that.
you, God.
That can't be easy.
I know. Yeah. I've been hearing it for many years from other brothers and sisters, and I knew this day would come, but you never know when it's going to come. until it gets there. Then you got to deal with it.
I don't think nothing can prepare you for that day.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, you're right about that one. Y'all do. You believe it or not, y'all do. Because this is therapeutic for me. What you call it therapeutic? It helps me. This helps me, God. I was in the parliament. I always come to parliament anyway. But at that day, I definitely should. I just stayed there, did the knowledge, and that made me feel better. This made me feel better. You know what I'm saying? Because it's
the
getting
guy
late.
said earlier when building on a knowledge degree, the relief comes when you build with your brothers and sisters.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That's the
Well,
relief.
Divine, we're before I listen to any of your songs, we gotta build about that shit. Or maybe we don't, but still,
AK Ram, was beautiful building with you two as well. You two Wise
Indeed.
Prince.
Likewise, God.
Indeed.
And your kids
Likewise,
and your seeds ain't nosy, they just inquisitive. They ain't been here before.
Shit.
He said, "Shit, they ain't trying to hear that."
Yeah.
But just like guys, with
They're all in the video.
all in the song.
All in the video. Trying to get they shine. All that.
Yo,
No,
Wise, you almost hit
get
me
you
with
the
the Clay
knowledge.
Day. You almost hit me with the Clay Davis on the Wise.
Look. They just doing the knowledge. That's it. I see
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
So indeed, yeah. So I'm about
yeah.
to, hop off.
It's
Great
been a
building
pleasure with
talk
y'all. Great builder as always.
as
And thanks for
always.
the invite. Thanks for the call. Thanks for the call, Judavon.
No doubt.
Peace.
Yeah.
Peace. When these on, I strive to, like I pause for the cause. I put it on Facebook for I see the whole world, and also try to get everybody that I know that I'm connected with. I was trying to share that because sometimes I put it out there, then it don't go through. Then it says unavailable, the attachment unavailable.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes it don't even go through. I'll send it.
Maybe you just do like you said before. Well, you hear me? The God's online. That's it. It's simple.
Yeah, but when I put it on Facebook, I put it on Facebook, and people will probably see that too. Who knows?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, all right, Jeff. We'll let y'all get y'all rest and everything. Do what you got.
All right.
All right. Peace to the God. Thank you,
Peace to
Wise
God.
Prince. So next Friday, Wise Prince.
True indeed.
About what time?
Same time, between 4:30 and 5.
4:30 to 5. So 9 o'clock. 8:30 to 9 o'clock my time.
Okay.
7:30 to 8.
Oh, you're 3 hours in back of me. So yeah, 7:30 to 8. Well, you said 5, so that makes 8. And 7:30 is 4. And 7. Yeah, right is that, God.
Yeah, true indeed.
All right. Peace.
Peace, K Ram. Hey, peace, God. You be careful out there, man. All of y'all, be careful out there. There's a lot going on everywhere.
Yep.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace. All right. So appreciate everybody coming through. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. It was a great build. I'm glad, it was kind of rocky in the start, but people came through. So all right, peace to the gods, peace to the earths, peace to the babies, man, peace to the babies, peace to the civilized, and peace to the uncivilized. Because uncivilized needed more. Peace.